And there we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream today. I am coming to you live from my parents' basement in Pennsylvania, where I grew up. This is the basement I grew up playing video games in. You can see my son has been playing things up here. Thank you for the welcome backs. It's good to be back streaming. Here, let me turn on this light. Today is going to be really funny because nothing is set up yet. Normally, I have a lot of time to do setup before I go live on the stream. Like for the Gong Show, I type up the name of the game and where you can find them and all that kind of fun stuff. I haven't done any of that today. So I can do it live, I guess. I can do it live here with you. I miss you guys too. Classy Librarian, I Discord messaged you. Let me know if you got it, or maybe it didn't send all the way through. So either way, let me know if you got it. I might get to see Classy Librarian in person, folks. We'll see. We shall see. Thank you to Classy and Sweet Bry and Thomas Moffat and Compsci Dude, all for the resubs, and the Forlorn Knight and PS Weech. Thank you all. Amazing. Thank you, thank you. I'm just like looking through everything now. I should like turn this around and show you all this like hilarious setup that I have going on for this stream right now. Ooh, Golden Kappa Train has started. Thank you, Junior Dax. It's good to be back, y'all. So I put the schedule into Discord like I typically do. But tomorrow is when I fly back to LA. And then on Thursday, I'm on set for Kingston. But then Friday, we'll have a Nintendo Weekly from the home studio. Sunday, we'll have a Sunday chill stream from the home studio. And I'm very, very excited to be back up and running. So today, I wanted to talk about some of the games that I got hands-on with at Summer Games Fest Playdays now that the embargoes have lifted. It was a kind of weird timing with vacation for me because I got to see all the stuff at Summer Games Fest, and the embargo had lifted on some of the things that I played, but then a lot of embargoes lifted while I was on vacation. So I don't know how many of you in chat got to watch the YouTube vlog that I put up. Because if you didn't, I put up a YouTube vlog this past Wednesday talking about the games that I was able to talk about at that point, which I waited that long because some of the embargoes had lifted by then, but not all of the embargoes. It's really strange because unlike something like a CES or like E3 in the past, anything that was shown you could talk about. Like there were behind closed doors demos that may have had a future embargo, but for the most part, anything you could see there, you could tell people about right away. Whereas Summer Game Fest Playdays, as it exists now, is more for like editorial and print coverage so that people can type up their articles and then schedule them for later, which is a little weird for a content creator who is like, I saw it, but I want to talk about it. So instead, I like saw a whole bunch of stuff and was like, okay, I can only talk about these few of them now. And then in a couple days, I can talk about these two more. And then a day or two later, I can talk about this one. And then 7 days later, I can talk about this one. And then, like, so I couldn't really do, like, one big YouTube vlog that covered them all. And I didn't feel like I had enough in terms of PR-provided B-roll to make, like, a full video out of each one, if that makes sense. So anyway, I was really going back and forth on how best to like share what I saw with you guys. So I released the YouTube vlog for any of you who have seen it. And today I thought I'd talk about some of the stuff that I covered in the vlog and also some of the stuff that the embargoes lifted on after I posted the vlog. So we're going to talk about a lot of games, and then we are going to do a Gong Show. But I also see, thank you all so much, that we've completed a level 5 Golden Kappa Train, which is amazing. Thank you, everybody, for the bits and the subs. Birdie Corn, thank you for the resub. CP Falcon, thank you for gifting 10 subs on the channel. Oh, you're the best. Thank you. BGMN, thank you so much. Ah, y'all. My face, this is such a lovely welcome back. My face at 97 months, too. iShoon gave out 5 community subs. Thank you, thank you. Julio Kaiser resubbed. Pave Camaro. Alexander. Rachel Tensions. Junior Dax, Eli, the gamer guy, used that Prime sub. Thank you for spending your Bezos bucks here. Sweet Bry, Classy. All right, I think I'm all caught up. Thank you all. Beardtastic Yogi. You all are amazing. Fitness Dude says, Trisha, is that a green screen? Somebody asked this on the last stream for my parents' basement too. No, this is my parents' basement that I grew up in. This is the base. That's not a green screen. This is the basement that I grew up in. And the TV is right over there behind the wood stove, and that's where my Nintendo was hooked up. Although back then it was a CRT TV, and this all had wood paneling back then. But no, it's not a green screen. Real basement space. The background's real. I'm CGI. Yes, clearly. Clearly, Rob. Do I have the power to give away Pennsylvania? Because we have to do a giveaway. I cannot give away the state of Pennsylvania where I currently am. However, with a little finagling and some patience, I can do a giveaway from here in Pennsylvania. We should screen cap this and green screen it back home. All right, let me... again, this is not my normal setup at all. It is very, like, duct taped together, so I apologize if at any point transitions take a while, or my audio drops out, or something funky happens, or you hear a noise you shouldn't, or you don't hear a noise you should. Again, it's all toothpicks and duct tape at this point, the streaming setup that I have, but I think I can do it. Aztec Insulting says, Happy Riven Day! It's almost like that's going to be featured on the Gong Show today. Same minds, my friend. Same minds. So most of the games I feature on the Gong Show today will be games that I got hands-on time with at Summer Games Fest. But there's a few, like Riven, that are thrown in just because they're exciting and it's that day. And you're hoping no actual duct tape is used. Here, you know what? I'm going to move the camera to show you what I've got going on here. And it may be a disaster because I might not be able to get it back in the same place. But you know what? We're going to try. Here we go. So, this is the situation. So, I swapped some parts out of my old Alienware desktop and sent it to my parents. And then this is a portable monitor that I've sometime talked about on Amazon Live. And then this is my new Alienware X16 R2 laptop that's got my chat and dashboard on it. And then I'm using a little blue snowball Mikey mic here. My parents' monitor. Oh, look at this keyboard. Look at this keyboard. It's this keyboard and mouse. Woof. Woof. That's what I'm working on right now. And then, yeah, I have a little webcam that's right here. That's quite a setup. Tech stream, best stream. And look at this little light, the Logitech Litra Glow. No, this is not an Amazon stream. I just legit use all these products. I feel like if I mention a brand name sometimes on social media, people are like, it's clearly an ad. And I'm like, no, it's not. All right, so see, I told you I wasn't going to be able to get it right back where it's supposed to. Is that right? No. Maybe like there? That looks okay. That looks right. Okay, free hugs. Yes, wired keyboard and mouse that is in no way, shape, or form mechanical at all. This is like the stock comes with your PC. Doesn't even have a brand name on it. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, Lenovo. Stock Lenovo PC. Keyboard, stock Lenovo PC mouse. No clickety-clackities today. Julio says, I think Trisha has the best vacation stream setup. Most streamers I know would just use their phone or a single laptop. Well, I do come to Pennsylvania twice a year. So I wanted to make sure I at least had some kind of setup at my parents' house for when I'm here visiting. You know? Eli says the deep lore of Trisha Hershberger. I mean, this is the deep lore. This basement is the deep lore of Trisha Hershberger for sure. For sure. I was showing like childhood pictures and stuff before. But yeah, I spent a lot of time in this basement. Okay, so let me get Nightbot fired up and we can do a game code giveaway. It's just going to take me a second. Normally, it's so funny. On my setup at home, I have everything like programmed to a button or like one thing to press. So it all happens pretty fast. And that is not the case here. So I appreciate your patience with me. Okay, giveaways. I'm going to have to bring that over here. And... Dun, 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 dun. Okay. The giveaway and subs are twice as likely to win. Keyword is free game, all lowercase, all one word. And I will be giving away a copy of... Let's see what I've got. A copy of a game called Doomsday Paradise. That's what I'll be giving away a copy of today. So just type free game, all lowercase, all one word into chat, and you'll be entered to win. And that is my thank you for having a completed level 5 hype train. Thank you. All right, let's see. Newegg is just one state over. Come on, sponsors. Where's the emergency KBM replacement? When I worked at Newegg, they were definitely in Riverside, California. So I don't know which Newegg headquarters you're talking about. They might, I'm sure they have a corporate building or something, maybe one state over. But definitely the big Newegg building I worked in was in California. What was my favorite game from Summerfest, says Lucas? I mean, I'm definitely looking forward to Tales of the Shire, for sure. But there were so many games that I saw. But you know what? Probably, honestly, because I can talk about it now, and I couldn't before, Dragon Age. That looked awesome. I got to see the full first hour of gameplay, and it blew my mind. And it was interesting because I feel like at the Xbox Showcase, everyone was like kind of meh on what was shown. But I got to see the first hour of gameplay and the character creator, and I was like... This is going to be my next big game after I finally finish Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and or Baldur's Gate 3. This is it. Okay. Thoried says there's a Dragon Age game? Oh, yeah. Okay, so here, let me tell you about it now that I can. So it's BioWare developing it, published by EA, and it's called Dragon Age The Veilguard is the game that's coming. And it looks absolutely awesome. It's going to come to PC, Xbox Series X and S, and PS5. And it's a Dragon Age. It's a single-player RPG. And you get companions that are, you know, wonderfully colorful and each have their own story and abilities. And like I said, the character customization is super epic from what I saw. You can choose your character's backstory, which will influence your dialogue options. And yeah, the world looked cool. The visuals looked great. And I will say the first hour of the game, I can't speak to any story points because I don't want to spoil anything in the first hour of the game, but it comes right out the gate with like a scene that I feel like you would normally see as the penultimate scene in any other RPG video game. Like it is epic straight out the gate and it looked awesome. Every time I play Dragon Age, I spend 3 hours on character creation. Yes, Starcat, you absolutely will with this one as well. Lorelei says, my only complaint in Inquisition was that you can't romance Varric. LOL, I doubt you can in this one either. I say nothing in response to that. I say nothing in response to that. Lucas says, Game Informer already spoiled a lot on the first hour of the game. Well... I won't be the one that spoils it for you. If any of you want to go read what Game Informer put, you absolutely could. Dante Bogdan coming out with the pessimism, says it looks and plays a lot like Fable and not Dragon. Were you at that behind closed door demo, Dante? I will tell you, it looked and the gameplay I saw was awesome. I think a lot of people that were very meh and were kind of naysayers on the trailer, which I don't think was a great representation, if I'll be perfectly honest, saw that behind closed door demo and were like, whoa, okay, this is one to watch. Did I get to play the demo? No, I did not. Classy says sass. You know it. You know it. So yeah, the first hour of Dragon Age, The Veilguard that I saw was not a hands-on demo. It was a hands-off demo. So someone played it while I watched, essentially. And that's, you know, they ran us through the first hour of the game. It was cool, though. It was cool. So that is one that I saw that I didn't get a chance to talk about yet. In my vlog on YouTube, I did get to play a game called Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess, which was really cool. It reminded me of a highly stylized three-dimensional version of Kingdom, if anyone ever played the indie game Kingdom. But that's Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess is developed and published by Capcom, and in that game, it's actually coming out right around the corner, July 18th, and I will definitely play it on the Gong Show when it's available to be played on the Gong Show. Although developed by Capcom, that's probably not indie. Never mind, it won't be on the Gong Show, but I might play it sometime on stream. It's coming to PC, Xbox Series S, and it's coming out day one on Game Pass, which is really exciting, and PS5. But basically, in this game, the reason I say it reminded me of that indie game Kingdom is because in this game, you will get waves of creatures that come out of a portal at you, and your job is to collect enough resources and move the goddess further towards the portal so that she can close it. And you're, again, like, nighttime comes, and you're dealing with these things coming out of the portal in waves at you. You're the champion, so you get to, like, use the resources to either have other warriors and position them along your path. But basically, it's like putting everyone into place before the night comes, dealing with the wave of enemies at night, and then again kind of regrouping, repositioning, re-strategizing before the next night until you can close the portal, which is the gameplay loop that I loved in the Kingdom games. Let's see. Yes, I would say, for those of you still talking about Dragon Age, Lucas kind of compared it to, like, Mass Effect, and I would say, yes, that is a more accurate comparison. Seth says, why do they do that to prevent bugs from showing up if someone's playing for you? I think it's because there's certain things they want to show you, and the game might be an open world game where you could go do whatever you want, and they don't really want you in the demo to, like, go exploring off on side quests that may not be finished yet. They want you to see certain things that are finished and, like I said, what they want to show you. That's my guess. Titanium, thank you. I am in my parents' basement right now. It's true. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. The story will be epic in Dragon Age. True. Is there a train set behind me? Soy sauce. No, these are little tracks, like, they're little cardboard track pieces that you puzzle together and then run a car on there. It's like a racetrack instead of a train track. Are we still streaming from undisclosed location, Texas? No, we're streaming from parents' basement, Pennsylvania. Hello, J. Rodimus. That track, says KP Dub. Yes. Yeah, here, I'll show you. I'll show you what they are. It is little race tracks that look like this that you put together, and then you make your own racetrack, and, you know, toys, basement toys. This is where we are. This is where we are right now. So yeah, that was Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess. I thought it was really cool. And the, like, stylistically, the game is very Japanese inspired. And I liked it a lot. It was cool. Okay, so what else did I get to see that I haven't been able to talk to you about yet? Dragon Quest III HD 2D remake. So for all the Dragon Quest fans out there, we were talking about Dragon Age, now we're talking about Dragon Quest. We are the Dragon Riders, it makes sense. Dragon Quest III is getting an HD 2D remake, and that is developed and published by Square Enix, and it looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. It's supposed to launch mid-November on PC and Nintendo Switch, and I got to play it. It's also going to be on PlayStation, because I got to play it on PS5, and I got to play it on Nintendo Switch, just to, like, see how it looks like in handheld on the smaller screen, and also see what it looks like on a really big screen. And let me just tell you, this game is gorgeous. So the original was released for the NES in 1988, and now it's got the gorgeous HD 2D visual style that some of the pixel art remakes have gotten. So it's like pixel art, but with 3D graphics. And it's just gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. So you still get the classic turn-based system if you want it, with new animations. And I say if you want it because you can adjust the battle speed. You can also adjust how much control you have over it. So it's almost like an auto battle setting, if you will. So you can either say like, I want to control every single character's turn-based actions, or I want to control just my hero character's turn-based actions and set everybody else up with like a defense or offense strategy in mind. There's a couple different strategies you can choose from, so you could just set the setting that you want them to, and then they'll do the thing. Or you could put everybody on an auto battler setting, so that as soon as you get into the encounter, you just go, it does its thing, and it lets you know the results. And so if you feel like sometimes those older games feel a little grindy for you, you could put it on auto battler and up the battle speed all the way, and then just buzz through those encounters. Or conversely, if you're someone who really likes the turn-based strategy and that kind of more slow pacing of it all, you can control everything. And there's lots of different steps in between. So what I thought was really smart is that they gave people all those different options so you can play it the way that you want to play it. So that's probably what impressed me most about the Dragon Quest III HD 2D remake in the time that I got to saw it. And I got to play about an hour of that as well. That was hands-on play that I actually got to play. Yes, Pushpaw, I did used to be the co-host for a show called Newegg Now back in the day. And then Newegg Studios was like, we want to make content that's about cars and flowers and not about PCs. And I was like, okay, good luck with that. And like, honestly, good luck with that. I hope it works out for you, but I'm not the right talent for you. But good eye if you recognize me from Newegg, because that was a bit ago yet. That was a bit ago. STS says, my friend says that Dragon Quest III is amazing, and so I'm excited to pick it up. It's also, narratively, the first game in the Dragon Quest story. So, like, some people were like, why did they start with 3 and not the first one? And it's because story-wise, 3 is the first part of the story. So, like I said, that's coming out mid-November from Square Enix. I got to play about an hour of it. Looks stunning on Switch. Looks stunning on PlayStation. And here, let me see if I can show you. I think I might even have a little bit of gameplay I can show you. But you'll have to bear with me because, again, I've got the stream from my parents' basement and I can't easily switch back and forth between things. So hold on one second. Let me see if I can get this for you. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Okay, here. I should be able to show it to you here. Oh, hey, Pushball, you used to work and stream for Newegg. Yeah, I guess the cars and flowers thing must not have worked out. I thought that too. But yeah, cars and flowers was the directive they wanted to take. And so my co-host at the time, if you remember Some Gadget Guy, also known as Some Audio Guy, Juan Carlos Bagnell, he was my co-host at the time for Newegg. And now neither of us work with Newegg anymore because they, like I said, shifted creative direction. And both of us are, tech nerds. So we were like, yeah, I'm good on the Flower Show. And now they've leaned a lot more heavily into like kind of sketch comedy and react type stuff over at Newegg Studios from what I've seen. I don't see their content very often, but when I do, I either see that or I see friends of mine who stream on Twitch co-streaming to their own channels as well as Newegg's channel, which, hey, that's a great way to do it too. And thank you for highlighting my friends. So Tires and Tulips. That's what they could call the show. J. Rodimus. Oh, yeah. Paul from Paul's Hardware also started on Newegg. He was one of the Newegg OGs. Paul's great, by the way. Please go see all Paul's content. He's awesome. Push Paul, what did you do at Newegg? I'd love to know. Okay, but here, I think I can show you. So let me see. This is, it's hard because it's, hold on. Nope. There we go. So this isn't my gameplay. This is just some stuff that I'm allowed to show you. But like right away, I don't know if you can see the lighting effects here. Like I hope this looks as good for you as it does for me. But like I said, it's my parents' streaming setup, so it might not. But like the 3D environment, the way the light bounces off things, the water effects, all of it is like super, super stunning. So very, very cool. As soon as it's available to stream, I will definitely be streaming it, and I will honestly probably be covering it on the Nintendo Weekly Show for sure, because it's real cool. Okay. That's what Pixel Remaster should have been. Yeah, pretty graphics, says Rob. Definitely pretty graphics. And like I said, improvements to the gameplay as well for people who are like, because, you know, there's just some people that are like, turn-based is not for me, and that's fine. And I think the fact that they gave those people other options was just really neat. I think that was really neat. Okay, so what else did I want to still talk about? Oh, I got to see another behind closed doors, so not me playing, hands-off demo of Dune Awakening. So I've talked about Dune Awakening on the channel before, but I got to see a bit more of it while I was at Playdays. And for anyone who's a big Dune fan and wants to check this out, it is an open world survival MMO, is how they're describing it. So it has aspects of survival games. Surviving in the world of Dune and in the desert, of course, is incredibly difficult. So, you know, finding out where you're going to get hydration is super important. Just surviving under those conditions is super important. And then, you know, apart from the survival aspects of games, there's the politics of that entire world. So that game is currently, you can find more information about it at duneawakening.com. You can actually sign up for the beta. I've already signed up. But it's developed and published by Funcom. Launch date is still to be determined. We don't know when it's coming out. But this is another game that looks stunning. It's coming to Xbox Series X and S, PS5, and PC. And yeah, it looks really good. So in the hands-off demo I got to see vehicles in action, which I hadn't had a chance to see before. So that was cool. I also got to see how you can kind of taunt and or get away from sandworms and what the actual gameplay of the constant threat of the sandworm looks and feels like, which is neat. And it's third person. I'm trying to think what else I can tell about you, but it's really, really cool. Yes, I have played Doom Eternal before. I have. Oh, you made the former Newegg VTuber. Push Paul, that's awesome. That's awesome. Cam Gabe says, how did it look like it played? For Dune Awakening, pretty smooth. I mean, the person sitting next to me was the one controlling it. It was just like a very small couch with myself, and there was a reporter sitting next to me, and then two people from the Dune dev team that were like running us through the demo. But I hadn't seen vehicles before, so that was cool to see in action. And yeah, just kind of running around in this world and showing the difference between where you can build, or where you probably should build your bases, versus the part of the map that's always changing, and that's supposed to change on a weekly basis. Procedurally generated change on a weekly basis, so you never know, you know, where the good spot to go for resources is, or something like that. Like, that's all changing. And a little more dangerous in that it changes as well. I'm trying to think, what else did I get to see that was really specifically cool about it? I didn't really see any combat. We were just kind of exploring. Different resources are found in different areas. So, like, if you want to go to a crash site, there will be certain resources you can harvest from a crash site versus out in the desert. I guess we did see a little bit of combat. There were some people in the crash site, I think, when we got there that we had to... and then I was the one that was like, oh no, we're not going to drink the person's blood, are we? And we did not in my demo. We did not. But we did harvest it so that we could take it home and turn it into potable water. But this is the world of Dune, so that's like a normal thing that people do. Thorid says, is Dune Awakening an MMO? Yes, it is an open world survival MMO. So it has survival game aspects and it has MMO game aspects. But honestly, if you don't want to get into the political factions and like politics of the MMO portion of it at all, you can just play by yourself. But of course, it's harder to survive as a solo player than it would be if you're working together with a community. Also, one of the things they described that I really liked about it was you can find different mentors throughout the world that will teach you different skills. So it's not really like you jump into the MMO choosing a class and that's the class you're stuck with. You can learn different skills by joining different factions or meeting different mentors. And the blueprints you get will be dependent on like which faction you join. So that was kind of cool. Like if you join a certain political faction and then you build your own base, it will have the same like architectural structure and design as what you learned from your faction, which totally makes sense. So it's very, very complicated. They've really thought through a lot of things from what I can see. And yeah, it looked really nice. Jay Rodimus says, I read all the Dune books. Turns out the spice was just tahini the whole time. Spoilers. Kid. Not really spoilers. Dante says, I don't know where people find the time to play MMOs. You know what? For the MMO players, I'm glad that there are games that are so complex and rich, like these worlds that are just so rich for people to play in. I also wish I could find the time because I'm sure I would enjoy the heck out of them. I used to play a lot of WoW back in the day, and anytime I dabble in a new MMO, I'm like, ooh, this is interesting. So would I like to see it? Yes, I would. Do I think that I will have time to play it? Probably only a little bit, realistically, but seems very cool. All right, other games that I don't think I talked about in the YouTube vlog. I don't think I talked about in the YouTube vlog that I put up on Summer Games Fest Playdays. I don't think I talked about Monster Hunter Wilds, which I did get to see. Monster Hunter Wilds, also from Capcom, but it's not coming out until sometime in 2025 for PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. I did get to see another, like, hands-off demo. All the hands-off demos were embargoed for a later date. I did get to see another hands-off demo that is basically, I got a closer-up look at the new world in Monster Hunter Wilds, in new monsters to fight. I will say my issue when I played Monster Hunter Wilds was that it took forever to take down a monster, but that's what people love about it, right? They love that we're hunting a monster. It's not easy. It's going to take a while. You put in the investment to get your harvest or whatever you want to call your kill from the hunt. But in the demo I saw, I think it was 23 minutes from when we started hunting the monster till we finally were able to take it down. And that was using the dynamic weather events to help take it down. That was using environmental things to help take it down and pitting other beasts against it. So the other beasts were helping to take it down. With all of that extra damage helping us out, it still took 23 minutes to take down that dude. And I think I'm just too much of a, like, check it off the list person to have tasks take an hour to, like, hunt one guy. I don't know. But yeah, wild combat, Rachel. Wild combat. Trisha stream dump day. That's really what's happening because it's been so long. It has been so long. Oh, Drogon, you're so nice. Drogon says, how do you still look the same age from the SourceFed days? I do not, but thank you. My vision has gone since the SourceFed days. I now need glasses. Also, back in the SourceFed days, my face was fuller. I had, like, more chipmunky cheeks than I do now. So definitely different, but hey, thank you. I will say thank you very much. And yes, Bubba Hotep, I'm visiting my parents. So I'm streaming from my parents' basement right now. It's true. It's true. Dun 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 dun. Hemorrhage Jubai says you don't have an hour to waste on a boss. That's all Monster Hunter Wilds is, though. Hunting down bosses. People love it. They love it for a reason. I think if you're already a Monster Hunter player, you're going to love Monster Hunter Wilds. It is everything you loved plus. And they've given some gameplay improvements on Monster Hunter Wilds as well. Like, instead of having to go to a quest board to start hunting a creature, if you see a creature you want to hunt, if you just whack it with a weapon, it'll automatically start tracking it as a new quest. And after you take down your kill, it doesn't transport you back to a town. You can just stay there and, like, birdwatch if you want. You can, whatever. So that was cool. What else did I play? I don't remember. See, I filmed so many things and I saw so many things at Summer Game Fest Playdays that I don't even remember what I talked about in the vlog and what I didn't. So anyway, I keep talking about the vlog. I should probably link the YouTube vlog for anyone that hasn't seen it yet. If you want to, like, see all the gameplay and stuff like that I was allowed to show too. So here, let me grab that. Let me grab that for you. Dun 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 dun. SGF vlog. Okay, just put that in chat for anyone that wants to see that. I also got to play Hyperlight Breaker. This is a good Gong Show one to talk about because it is from Hyperlight, the creators of Hyperlight Drifter from Heart Machine, which is a wonderfully acclaimed indie game since this is a Gong Show day and we're talking about indie games. Hyperlight Breaker is developed by Heart Machine, published by Arc Games, and it's launching into early access later this summer. I'm going to show this on Gong Show as soon as I can. But it is a new entry into the Hyperlight franchise set in the same universe. It's got its own story. It's fully in 3D, which is cool. And the worlds are procedurally generated. You kind of go into a new map and you can, try to get better weapons. You'll see minor bosses, major bosses on the board, and you're basically just running through this procedurally generated map. So kind of roguelite, except for I think you get, at least in the demo I had, you get like 5 lives to tackle that same map. So you can set it up so that you're really strategizing, working on that same map. But there's a whole variety of different abilities you can use. You're wall dashing, you've got a hoverboard you can use to move around. It's very fast moving if you want it to be. And there's hordes and waves of enemies that will come at you. Very brutal bosses. It's third person. And like I said, if you want to see more of that, check out my YouTube vlog, because I think I had some gameplay from that I was able to show, which was great. Dante says, I do miss babyface Trish, but it's still the same either way. Yeah, right? I just, my cheeks are not as wide now as they used to be. And yeah, a new Legend of Zelda game was announced, but I'm going to break down all of that on Nintendo Weekly on Friday. We'll go through the whole Nintendo Direct on Nintendo Weekly this Friday. But yeah, Hyper Light Breaker looked cool. I will say, it was way too hard for me. Way too hard for me. Even the person, because it was a hands-on demo, I was playing it, and the developer who was helping guide me through my demo was like, oh, well, if you get offered this legendary weapon, that's going to make this boss a lot easier. You can also put your power-ups into this, this, and this, so let's do that. And, like, we started you with all this in-game currency so that you can buy all this stuff. So even after I bought, like, the best armor and the best weapon, y'all, I still got taken down by this boss in 1 or 2 hits. So I've seen other people that were just gushing about this game. I think PC Gamer was gushing about this game, kind of describing the combat very satisfying in a Souls-like way, which would make sense why, for me, I was like, this is so hard, because I'm just straight up not good at precise combat. I'm the first one willing to admit that, and I don't have the time to memorize all the animations to get good, as I've talked about on stream before. But I do think a lot of people are really looking forward to this one as it comes out, and I will still play it on the Gong Show, even though I will die a lot. Other things I saw Path of Exile 2. I got to see the new Witch class, which maybe I should say that is more similar to like a Necromancer type build, in that I had like skelly minions coming around with me, and it was cool. It's probably honestly the class that I would be most drawn to playing. Path of Exile 2, for those of you who don't know, is a free-to-play game that's developed and published by Grinding Gear Games. It is not out soon, but it's coming into early access this year, and you can play it co-op with up to 6 other players, and it's a dungeon crawler. But I really liked it. So things that I can note about it is, from the first Path of Exile, for those of you who played that, the passive skill tree has made a return, which is exciting. And so you can use the passive skills and the active skills to really customize. My demo was also a controller demo, and I'm so much better with those games with keyboard and mouse, so that was a little funny. But Path of Exile 2 is set to have a 6-act campaign, and again, co-op up to 6 players, so very, very cool. Let's see. Drifter was pretty hard, though, too, right? Says Chain Whippin'. Yes, but completely different style of gameplay. Am I still selling Pennsylvania Ave? Yeah, Hippo, no Monopoly game here. Remember the documentary? The whole thing was, like, owned by the Mafia. Anyway, it was all a scam. Lucas says, I adore Elden Ring. So fun, and I've never been a Souls player. Well, I'm glad that they drew you in. I'm glad that they did. But yeah, those are... Oh my gosh. I also played a game called Rusty Rabbit, which is great. I also played Tales of the Shire, which was great. I played a game called Fragpunk, which was a 5v5 hero shooter, which I'm horrible at those games, like an Overwatch or something like that. But it will be free to play for people that are interested in that type of game. Also, if you like that type of game, I played Marvel Rivals. Again, this one's a 6v6 hero shooter, but you get to play as your favorite Marvel characters. I played so many games at Summer Game Fest Play Days, and I was excited. I'm excited to tell you about all of them, and I didn't know the best format to do that in, because again, I would like to live stream as I'm walking around, but there's so many embargoes in place I can't do that. So I hope that me kind of sharing my experience with you gave you a small taste of what it was like to be there, since this is kind of the new version of E3. This is kind of the closest thing we have in the gaming industry to an E3 at this point. And so for people that couldn't get access, I don't know. I just want to share a little bit of it with you. CP says, you can't just say that they're all great. What was the worst game you played? Well, I mean, to get into Summer Game Fest Playdays, they have to go through a variety of, like, committees that are okaying them. So I don't know that, like, any bad games per se get in. There is one game that the embargo doesn't release till tomorrow that I can't talk about yet. And I will say the only game that I rage quit was Hyper Light Breaker. It was just too hard. But I'm not going to say that it was a bad game. It just, I couldn't hang. I could not hang. The other games I could not hang in. I could not hang in Marvel Rivals, and I could not hang in Fragpunk. But I didn't have to play Fragpunk. Fragpunk was a hands-off demo. But it's very, very hard to play a hero shooter like Overwatch when you don't know the character abilities, you don't know the loadouts, you don't know the maps, and you're playing against people that just demolish you. So, like, as soon as you step out of the base, you just get owned, and you're like, neat, didn't even get to figure out what my ability was. Cool. But there were other people that are definitely much better at that genre of game that were able to hang. J-Leap says, I can't even hang in Cuphead. Now, Cuphead I like. Cuphead I will play quite a bunch. Jean says, I hope Tales of the Shire is really good. Graphically, it makes me think of so many trash mobile games. Again, I will link you to my YouTube vlog because I was able to show some Tales of the Shire in that Summer Games Fest Playdays vlog. So you can skip right to the Tales of the Shire chapter if you want to see it. But it looked like a very, very cozy Hobbit game, and it was adorable. I know another creator that cried while she was playing it. But, you know, it is meant to be a very chill, like, the hobbits in the game don't run because hobbits live a comfy, cozy life. Why would they ever run? They don't rush anywhere. They're not stressed. So, like, if you hold shift while you're walking, it doesn't make your hobbit run. It makes them skip. Because they're just so delighted to be there. So there's stuff like that that's just really cute. It's really, really cozy and cute. Running is for tall ones. Exactly, Eli. But yeah, again, check out the Summer Games Fest Playdays vlog, because if I don't start playing some indie games in a moment, I'm not going to get to any of the indie games. Now, a lot of the indie games that I have ready to showcase today are games that I did get hands-on time with at Summer Games Fest. So this is kind of the Summer Games Fest Playdays Gong Show themed episode, if you will. Because we're going to be covering a lot of those games. Not every game, but for sure a bunch of them, and I will let you know. Now, part of the reason I don't have everything set up already or pre-set up already for today's Gong Show is because one of the games, the embargo lifts in 11 minutes. I can't talk about it for another 11 minutes or play it on stream for another 11 minutes, but I can't even download it for another 11 minutes. So we're doing setup while we're live today. Also, I've got a giveaway to do. Good luck to everybody who entered the giveaway for the game. This is for a copy of Doomsday Paradise. And that's going to go to... Thank you for the level 5 hype train. That goes to Naughty Gnome. Ooh, Naughty Gnome. I love your name, especially since we were just talking about Dragon Age. All right, so let me go ahead and get this giveaway. How funny. Get this code for Naughty Gnome. Here we go. Get you your code. I will send it to you via Twitch Whisper. I just feel so funny typing in Naughty Gnome. You must giggle every time you're on Twitch. Also, if you're a fellow shorty like me, heyo. Okay. Congrats on your win. And yes, it's very hot out there. Please stay hydrated, everyone. Okay, Naughty Gnome, you have been Twitch whispered. You're winning today. And thank you again, everybody, for the level 5 hype train. Please know how much I appreciate you. Okay. So let me get our graphics ready for our first title of the Gong Show today. And hopefully the Gong Show will work. You know, I never really know when I'm streaming from my parents' house if I think the voting only like half worked last time. Let's see. Yay, huzzah. Okay. Launching this. And getting this ready. Okay, so our first game that we're going to check out today, I think, Rachel, you had said when we were watching, maybe it was Day of the Devs, that Afterlove EP was like your game of the showcase for you. And I did get some hands-on time with it at Summer Games Fest, but I didn't want to spend too much hands-on time with it because I wanted to cover it on the Gong Show. So let me see. So that is the first game that we are going to check out today on the Gong Show. I'm very excited about it. Okay, here we go. Let me see if oh, this is going to be, sorry. The graphics are going to be real silly, y'all, for like the names and stuff like that, because I'm doing the best I can. They're not going to look great. And yes, I remembered, Rachel. Eli, you're in Central PA. You're close to me. I'm in PA right now. Okay, so let me see here. Put this back. Okay. Boom, ba-boom, boom. Okay. Now, I think this is gonna work. Oh, you can probably hear it already. But hold on. I'm gonna turn it down a little because it seems a little loud. But this game is all about the music, by the way. And here we go. Afterlove EP, developed by Pixelnesia, originally developed by Mohammed Fahmy, if you remember this story, but oh, it's not gonna let me change scenes unless I alt-tab out of the game, is it? Again, so sorry, not my normal setup. This is gonna happen. At least we can listen to the nice music while I tell you a little bit about the game. Alright. So, this was originally developed by Mohammed. Oh, and here, let me change the Twitch category. So many moving parts. Woohoo! Okay, I think I finally did this. Originally developed by Mohammed Fahmy, who sadly passed away in 2022. Pixelnesia is an indie studio team founded to finish the project in Fahmy's vision. Now, this is published by Fellow Traveler and set to launch in Q3 of this year. On PC, I will be playing the free demo on Steam today. That's what we're playing. And it also is going to release on Xbox, PlayStation, and Switch. And it's from the creator of Coffee Talk and What Comes After, if you remember those. Slice of life adventure set in modern Jakarta about love, loss, and finding your own way forward. So let's go ahead and check it out. And I'm sorry that I'm going to have to alt-tab out of this. Let's see if options I can... Okay, if I do windowed mode, hopefully I won't have to alt-tab out of it No, just let me use my mouse. Okay, great, huzzah. So there are rhythm game sections that I haven't played yet that look pretty cool. Alright, I need to get Gong Show up and running. Ooh, this is tricky. Okay. There it is. Gong Show voting is now up, and let's go ahead and check out this game. Odyssey Dave, thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate you. Okay, so now I've got to click back on the game. So many things open. New game. I like the graphic novel-esque intro. Oh, we can look at the different pictures. Holding hands at the movies. Traveling together. At his concert. Oh, maybe giving a Valentine or a love note. Drawing a picture of him with his guitar. Rama, you made it. Yeah, I still have some time before I have to be backstage. You said you wanted to give me something, right? You could have just brought it to Rossi. No way. In front of Audit and Tasya? I wanted to give it to you when it was just us. I just finished it. Here. Top secret, don't open yet. By Cinta. What's this? Something just for you. Seriously, don't open it until the EP is done. That'll be a while then. Then use it as motivation. You can do it. Just concentrate, okay? We should go now. Don't want to miss your show, do we? You're right. Yeah, let's go. STS says, I smell a love story. Well, remember the game is called Afterlove. Just keep that in mind. Are you excited? Yeah, well, equal parts excited, equal parts nervous. Whoa, are you okay? Ugh, dang, it's too smoky back here. Let's go outside for a bit. No, Rama, you'll miss the show. Don't worry about me. This happens all the time, remember? I'll be fine. When you go out, I'll be in the crowd cheering you on. Are you sure? That I'll be cheering you on? Very funny. Just be careful, okay? I always am. I might flake out on you guys. Dude, you're always like this before every performance. Well, I mean, at this time, you might turn around and I'll be gone. Okay, let's do this. Ah! Dang, 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 dang. That's the spirit. Hello, beautiful people. We are Sigmund Feud. We're going to take you on a musical journey in 1, 2. Woo! Rama, you're so cool! Whoa, that was so good. We really rocked it. Man, I'm happy I didn't leave. What? Were you really going to? Hey, maybe. We did awesome, guys. Did you hear that crowd? You were all so good. Wow, and now I'm hanging with the band. Does that make me cool by association? Absolutely. Cinta, we should go. Wait, Rama, what about drinks? Huh? Remember we were saying that we'd do drinks after the show? I know we said it last week, but... Oh, right. Yeah, you guys should definitely still go. That show was such a big success. It'd be a waste not to celebrate it. Yeah, but what about... I'm fine. I told you. I was fine in there, wasn't I? Honestly, the fresh air out here is already making me feel better. I'll head home early. We'll talk tomorrow. See, Rama? It'll be fine. Yeah, if Cinta's cool with it, then... Fine. See you around, guys. See you, Rama. See you. Yeah, let's get wasted. Comfortably wasted, please. I have work tomorrow. Partying, set to sweet music. I mean, I hope you guys can hear the music. One too many drinks. No, I need my guitar. Where is it? Gotta get down this beat in my head. Come on, Rom, get your crap together. Focus. The beat is... I'm focusing so hard. Oh, we're getting an incoming call while we're jamming. At 13:09. Is that important? Lots of texts from Cinta. We're just jamming. Hi, Timmer. Good to see you too. How are you today? Oh no! Really, oh no. ICU, people crying. Black dress shirt, probably funeral. Yep.
Hello?
Sad panda indeed,
Mama.
hippopotamus. Hello, Rama?
Seriously, who sleeps till 1 p.m.? Don't you have work? Come on, Nama, get up.
Is that Cinta's ghost?
Who's calling you anyway?
It's Audit. He's at the coffee shop, of course. Perfect timing. Will you actually go? Cinta?
Is it okay that I'm here again?
Yeah. I always want you here. I never wanted you to leave.
Always so sappy, Rama. But I'm happy to hear it.
I told Audit a while ago that I had an idea for the band. I think I'm finally ready for us to get back out there.
Don't rush yourself. These things take time.
Yeah, you're right. But I want them to hear my new ideas. It's been a year since we played together. Who knows what they've been doing this whole time?
Nothing, I bet. You're their singer and songwriter. Go tell them your new ideas. You got this, Rama.
Thanks, Cinta. Is that his AI friend? No, Irdal, it's his friend who just passed away that he's hearing their voice. Meet us at the studio. You're still asleep, aren't you? Dude, it's only 1, or sorry, I just woke up. Don't say sorry, I just woke up. I'll get there ASAP. Alright, you better get here fast. See you soon. Okay, so now we can control him. Should I play my guitar now?
You want to play?
No. We got places to be. What else could we do? So this is the part of the game where people were like comparing it to Life is Strange.
Hey, is that my Rain Chudori novel? I thought I lost it, Rama.
Alright, let's go out. Now, I don't know where the Coffee Chat Cafe is. I don't know if it's this way or another way. I'm just walking. Block W underpass. We have like a map? Oh, we do. Looks like the map apps is on maintenance again. Oh, so we don't have the map yet. Now, in the part of the game that I played at Summer Game Fest Playdays, it was a little later in the game, so I did have access to the map on the phone. Oh, Coffee Chat. Here we go. I mean, this is the Coffee Chat Cafe, or it looks like it is. Okay, maybe not. Maybe that's just a sign for it. I like their little turned up noses. It's really cute. And if I go to my text log, I can see that there. I also have here on my phone texting, maps, pictures, and calendar. Oh, I like how my phone's like slightly cracked as well. Oh, we can't access any of this yet. I'm getting ahead of myself. Feeling bright-eyed and bushy-tailed? Oh, games and hobby shop. That's cool. Record and band studio I could go in, but that's not where we're supposed to go. Distro and clothing. I do like the music too, my face. Oh, here, Coffee Chat. Rama, over here. Rama, Adi, and his friends have been waiting for you, and he really can't shut up about
That
it.
moose looks more comfortable in their body now, don't you think?
I'm so sorry. No worries. You don't have to order anything, by the way. Why? Ought to make sure to order for you. I think it's so you don't have to waste more time waiting for the drink to be made. Ugh, what did he order? Cold green tea latte, less ice. Phew.
That's your favorite.
He really knows your favorite drink, huh? I guess I'll go see them right away. Thank you for making the drink.
Thank you, Cat Moose.
Okay. Took you long enough, friend. Also, long time no see. Seriously. Regina, it's nice to meet you. Regina, you're here. Regina, it's nice to see you. Can I be honest? You said you wanted to meet, but we didn't think you'd show.
the best policy?
It'd been forever since we'd heard from you, and then, I know, suddenly I'm like, hey, let's get the band back together out of nowhere. Weird, right? Back together? Oof. Well, let's wait to meet up with Tassia this evening before we talk band stuff. She's not coming now? No, looks like she's still caught up at work.
Tassia and her many jobs. She's always so serious.
Yeah, it's honestly annoying that she's at work. Hey, what about that last job you had? How's that going? I don't want to talk about it. And by that you mean he got fired, right? Mm-hmm. Hey, I'm not that predictable. It just wasn't a good fit, you know? Sure. You say that each time that you leave a job. Tassia may always be working, but you never hear her complaining about being stressed. I mean, if you had big dreams like her, maybe you'd be stressed too.
Ouch.
Ouch, indeed. Way to be sensitive. Bro, I didn't mean it that way. Tassia has long-term plans that she doesn't always share. Hey, I have big dreams too. That's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. Big dreams. Sigmund Feud.
Still the best band name I've ever heard.
I know, right? We should have a practice session tonight. Tonight? Dude, it's been a year. I'm so rusty. Don't cut yourself short. You're a great drummer. Thanks. Besides, we didn't just come here for you, Rama. Did you try the new mint latte? It is so good.
Trust Regina to think of herself. She's only here because she's dating Adit. And why? I'll never know.
Hey, that's kind of mean. What? Huh? Oh yeah, because we were responding to the voice in our head that nobody else can hear. Oh, looks like you're not the only one who's interested in this latte, Regina. Over there, isn't that your friend? Huh? Oh, were they trying to like double date him after his friend passed away a year ago, or his maybe girlfriend passed away? Regina, I hope I'm not interrupting. I heard they have a new mint latte, and since I'm finally on break, I wanted to try it. Great minds. And no, you're not interrupting. Sit, join us. Hi, everyone. Guys, this is Mira. She's an agent at my modeling agency. She runs things in that office. You should see her in action. Okay, now you're just saying that. Nope. Adi, you remember Mira, don't you? Yeah, what's up? And this is our friend, Rama. Hey. Mira, right? Nice to see you again. Or was it Mira? Let's say, Mira, right? Yes, hello. You're in the band, right? With Adi?
I bet she thinks it's Adit's band.
Why would you think that? Huh? Huh? Oh yeah, because no, it doesn't make sense that we're talking to ourselves. All right, folks, we are over 15 minutes into Afterlove EP with no clear vote in either direction. So if you have any last minute votes to get them in now, and we'll keep moving on. Yeah, Rob, they're at least in high school. No, they're probably in their 20s because they went out for drinks after their band played at a bar. So they're at least of legal drinking age, whatever that is. Oh, no, I am. I'm the singer, the songwriter, and the guitarist. In other words, the band would fall apart without him. Actually, the band did fall apart without him. Edit, please. It was a joke. Well, hey, that just means you're really talented, huh?
You're more talented than people give you credit for.
Yeah. Well, I'll be back. I'm just going to run to the bathroom. I'll come with you. So now the boys are talking, but since it has been over 15 minutes and our chat today is undecided, this is neither a Gong Show win nor a Gong Show loss, and it gets an honorary Gong Show Gong for the day and will not be eligible for voting at the end of the episode. All right, folks, that was Afterlove EP launching in Q3 of this year from Pixelnesia. For anyone who wants to check it out, there is currently a free demo on Steam. I think the thing that I like quite a bit about this is that the dev passed away while designing a game that it was about mourning a friend and dealing with loss. And the devs' friends picked it up and finished the game on mourning a friend and dealing with loss after they lost their friend. So I do think that using video games as a means to deal with things that are very hard in life is a really neat idea. I feel like a lot of times we see other art forms be used for this. Like people will write a book or do a painting or write a song for their friend that passed away. But developing a video game that was your friend's passion project after they passed away, I just think that's really cool. It's a cool use of the video game medium, if you will. Lucas says, I'd love to see more genres in gaming that had deeper themes. Indeed. Rachel said, I'm excited to see the whole thing. Probably going to cry, but I like crying. Yeah, it might be one of those that hits the like games for impact category for sure. All right, let me go ahead and get our next game ready here. And again, I apologize that this is going to take a little bit longer than it normally would because I'm doing it all on the fly. All right, the next one that I have to show today is, okay, here we go. This is another one that I got hands-on with. You know what I just thought of? I was like, if any of these require a controller, I'm screwed because I don't have a controller at my parents' house, only keyboard and mouse. So we'll see. We'll see how that works out. Okay. Oh yeah, this is a disaster. Hold on. Trying to get these names to fit in the graphics is not working out the way that I want it to. But you know what? It's going to be wonky, but it is what it is. Pretty funny. Why is that so large? Be a normal size. Okay, let's see. I guess that's good enough. I'm going to say that's good enough for the next game. And then restarting the Gong Show voting. My old Nintendo still does not have the controllers, and they wouldn't plug into this anyway. Spiritfarer did have those themes. You're absolutely correct. Okay. So this next game, oh, the game doesn't need to get it together. The game's doing fine. Get it together, Trisha's OBS is what needs to get it together. Okay. Next game, I'm going to start up right here. And, okay. And I will tell you about it before I switch to the game this time, since last time that did not work out very well with my parents' computer setup. Okay, the next game that we are checking out today is called Building Relationships. I did get hands-on time with this at Summer Games Fest Playdays, and it was very silly, and I giggled the whole time. Now, this does have a free demo on Steam. It's developed and published by Tan Ant Games. Solo dev made. We love that. We don't know when it's going to launch, but there is a free demo on Steam right now. And you basically play as a house on a house dating show where you try to date other houses. So you're a building having relationships with other buildings, hence the name Building Relationships. It is very silly, and I'm not even going to tell you anything else about it because at this point, it is time for us to check it out. So let's go ahead and do that. And, oh, stinker. Hold on. I do have to do one more quick thing. Boom. And there we are. Okay. So let's see if I can. Nope. Give me the game. I just want to be in the game. There we go. E is confirm. Okay. Bouncy house, indeed. Lacquerboard says, oh, this game. Voting is already open. Let's see what we got. So someone we don't know is saying, hey, this bouncing house is us. How long are you going to stand around like that? Come on, I'm waiting. This house is named Mint. It's time to make a move. Talk to the friendly apartment. So WASD, and I can look around. So you just, this is how you move as a building. Where is the apartment? I think the apartment's this way. I'm gonna go this way. Nice moves, ha ha ha. I know you've always got swanking moves. Now are you ready for a day of fun and vulnerability? Now we've got dialogue options here. I'm always ready for some swanking, or what's happening again? Let's say, I'm always ready for some swanking. Let's get this vacation started. Welcome to Resort Island, the only island filled to the brim with extra natural beauty. With unique fauna you've never seen before. Wow, you can just feel the quality of the air here. And look, such wildly different microclimates to explore. Makes me feel less like an apartment and more like an exotic resort. Anyways, are you ready to meet the Bachelor expats? The what now? Or as long as they're swanking? I think we're gonna say as long as they're swanking, because why not? Haha, you bet we're all swanking. Because it's time for you to meet the love of your life. Resort Island is known for bringing out who you truly are. And the Bachelor expats around the island are eager to know you. In fact, I think there's one waiting by the beach. Now, do you have any questions for me? Nope, all good. What am I supposed to be doing again? Or are you also one of the Bachelorette's pads? Let's say, what am I supposed to be doing again? That's up to you. I heard that fishing here can yield unexpected results. Otherwise, it also seems like a Bachelor expat is waiting for you. Oh. Now, do you have any questions for me? Are you also one of the Bachelor expats? Maybe? Unless... anyways. Now, do you have any questions for me? Okay, so I guess we just botched whatever that was. Nope, all good. Perfect. Now go out there and have a swanking good time. Introduce yourself to the tall windmill by the beach. Howdy do there. This is Chester. How are you doing? I'm rootin' tootin' or I'm scootin' bootin'. Let's say I'm scootin' bootin'. Darn, that's just too bad. Look, I'll be honest. I need to find the rest of my hootin' wootin' cohort. In return, I'll give you one of my lootin' gootin' treasures. How does that sound? Consider it a yeehaw, but are you a Bachelor expat or maybe later? Consider it a yeehaw. Well, yeehaw indeed. Take this gift. It lets you do this thing. I think it's called jumping. Anyways, keep your windows peeled for my cohort. They look just like me. Okay, I don't know if you can hear the bouncing noise, but when I played it at Summer Games Fest, that was my favorite part. Was the bouncing noise. Because it's so silly. I'm gonna take a swim. And I could talk to this guy. I think this guy is how we learn to fish. Hey, how are you? Pretty good. How about you? I'm doing okay. Kinda stuck here. How'd you get stuck? That's confidential, actually. Look. Oh, his name's Doctor, because he's a boat. Get it? JMD Groovy says the physics are fantastic. They're pretty funny, and yes, Astro Banshee, this game is bonkers. There it is. That's a Gong Show win for solo dev created building relationships. Congratulations, Tan Ant Games, on your Gong Show win. We'll play for another 5 to 10 before moving on. Sure thing, I love pleasing others. Let's say, are you one of the Bachelor expats? I am. But you're not my type. Rude. You're less of an adjoining structure and more of a research assistant. Take this fishing rod. Go out there and catch each type of fish for me. And I'll pay you with this gift card I found on my countertop. And also include your name in the research paper, maybe. Any questions? Why don't you do it yourself? Because I'm stuck in this pond. Any questions? Yeah, what's the reward? The demo isn't finished. So the reward hasn't been implemented yet. This is hilarious. Any questions? I'm good. Go on now, building. Alright, we got a fish. Can I just jump off this ledge? Ah! Get me over there! Okay, I guess I can't just go over there. Let's see. That's a new house. What house is that? Hey, cool rocks, huh? Don't know how it got here, but it's blocking the way. Well, not for my partner, apparently. Climbed over the rocks all by themselves. Don't tell them this, but I really hate rock climbing. My partner keeps telling me it's because I don't know how to jump. I'll just wait for someone to clear the way instead. Alright, well, I guess we'll have to figure out how to clear the way to join the townhouses again. Okay, here we go. Woo! Oh! Oh, the other chest was over there! Hold up! The other chester! Hello there! I'm conducting a local community survey today. Do you identify more as a bottom floor or a rooftop? Oh, no! In a dating sim! Aviator Dan, thank you for the resub. Bottom floor, haha. Mostly a rooftop, I'd say, or depends on the mood. Let's leave it open. Depends on the mood. Huh, interesting. If you say so. Anyways, thank you for your time. Please take this gift as a thanks. We got a weird shoe. Your input has been highly valuable for the community. Thank you, and please have a good day. Starcat says I'm screaming. Ridiculous, right? Totally ridiculous. Alright, here's where we can fish. E to cast a rod. Oh, but I have to aim first. Oh, okay, there's a fishing minigame. What do we get? A sea bass. I'll tell you what, that didn't look like a sea bass, but I'll take your word for it, game. I got another sea bass. Alright, well, we'll have to take those back to the guy, but first I want to meet the windmill Bachelor expat and see if we get lucky at all. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to roll past you. Hey! You must be the new Bachelor expat. I'm Millie. I get it, Millie the windmill. And you are... Oh, is our name Samantha or Building? Let's say our name's Samantha. Cute. Your name is so original. Thank you, I think. Or, well, we can't all have a cute name like yours. Let's say that. We're trying to be flirty. Oh? That's so nice of you to say. Thank you. Anyways, how are you finding the island? I've been fishing, I've been exploring, I've been getting stuck here and there. Let's say I've been exploring. Ooh, that's so cool. Little secrets everywhere. Kept running into these chesters. Seems like they're working on this wacky community survey. I've also been fishing, we could say. Cyclone Shatter. I am going to play Alan Wake 2 Night Springs DLC when I get back to LA to answer your questions. Let's see, what about you? I'm just so glad to finally be here. It's been so long since my last holiday. The sea breeze against my facade. Feeling the sand in the cracks of my foundation. This is hilarious. I could stay here forever. Oh, would you look at the time? Mint asked me to help prepare a picnic for all the Bachelor expats. Stop by the flowery fields later. It's just beyond the mountain path. Though you might want to check in with Mint first. Either way, take your time. Go take a fishing break. I don't know. I'm gonna head out. Can't walk, so I'll just be teleporting there. See ya! Check in with Mint by the blockade. Alright, we have to do that, but it does appear that there's also more fishing over here, so... just to see if it's something different than a sea bass. Oh, a box fish. Okay. Alright, well now we've got 2 kinds of fish to take back. Jumping noise. Oh, who's this? Whoa, would you look at that? Some of the boulder's been cleared. But I'm still working up the courage to tell my partner that. I hate bouldering. Okay, hate is a strong word. I just think it's kind of boring. You should talk openly to your partner, or maybe it's time to open up your relationship. Oh! Maybe it's time to open up your relationship. I guess I'll give that a thought. We're just breaking up relationships over here. Okay. Hey, how was the chat with Millie? Good. Oh, that's nice. In the meantime, I managed to clear this path for you. How'd you do it? I honestly can't see the difference, let's say that. Here, let me show you. This thing used to be here. And now it's gone. This is hilarious. Thanks, bud. No worries, bud. Oh, I forgot to mention. There's another Bachelor expat up ahead. Can't miss that dashing tent waiting for you. Good luck. Alright, let's talk to the fishing guy and turn in our fish. He's over here. Or she, I don't know. Doctor. Any questions? I gave you, wait, I have the fish. Go on now, building. Oh, I guess we can't turn in the fish yet. Anyway, folks, this has been our extra 10-minute playthrough of building relationships, which is just absurd. If you want to try your hand at dating the tent or anyone else in this game, feel free to check out the demo that's available on Steam now. So freaking silly. So silly. And a Gong Show winner today. So building relationships will make the poll at the end of the episode. Okay. Let me... oh my goodness. That is so bonkers. That game is so bonkers. Yeah, it makes sense that the only game Trisha can score in would be a game with no people. I mean, you're not wrong, okay? You're not wrong. All right. The next game was at Summer Game Fest, but I didn't get a chance to play it, so I'm excited to get a chance to play it here. And I'm just gonna, real quick, change the text here as well. This game is called Ale and Tavern. It's actually called Ale and Tavern First Pints, but Ale and Tavern is the game name, and it's developed by Art Games. So let me just go ahead and change that for them. Okay, and this is probably going to be way. Oh, it's not even in the... Sorry, the text is so messed up for today's Gong Show. I thought about just cutting the text altogether because... It makes no sense, but that's all right. You'll kind of see it. Hippo says, thank you for showing all this. You're welcome. Jurassic Shark, hi. Welcome to the stream. It looks like someone destroyed a highway in the background there. They did. Yeah, that was my son. SoCal's so hot right now. It's pretty hot in Pennsylvania right now, too. Not going to lie. All right. Let me go ahead and get this ready. So next game is... Oh, here, I got to change our Twitch category. Ale and Tale Tavern. Excuse me. Ale and Tale Tavern is the name of this next game. Like I said, I didn't get a chance to play this at Playdays, but apparently it was there. So here we go. Ale and Tale Tavern. And again, just excuse the fact that the text on screen is going to look like it's all over the place. Okay. That's good. That's good. You're on lunch right now, but we'll rest up soon. Well, I'm glad you're taking a little break. It's apparently 90 degrees in New Jersey right now. I think it's 90 degrees in Pennsylvania, too, if I had to guess. Okay, there was one more thing I wanted to do. Oh, let me tell you about this game. So Ale and Tale Tavern is developed by Scene Art Games, published by Grab the Games, and Upgrade Point. And the prologue officially launched 5 days ago, which is what I'm going to play today, but the full game is expected to release Q3 of this year on PC. Now, this game is apparently a wide mix of genres. It can be cooperative, first person. It's an open world fantasy tavern simulator with action, fishing, hunting, exploration, and diverse quests is what it says. And of course, cooking, because it's your own tavern sim. And let's see. Oh, apparently there's also enemies and monsters to fight and online co-op with up to 4 players. So that's Ale and Tale Tavern. Like I said, it was part of Summer Games Fest, but I didn't get a chance to play it. So I'm going to go ahead and launch that up now. Here we go. The voting is open. And let's see if it will let me. There we go. And it closed when I did that. But here we go. Okay, we're in. We are in. Jack TCG, welcome back, and thank you for the resub. Appreciate you, my friend. Are there any interesting hauntings of the past PA where you're from? No. I mean, like personal hauntings or like haunted sites? There are haunted sites, I'm sure. I just don't know them. All right, let's go ahead and check out Ale and Tale Tavern. Friends only. We'll name it Dragon Tavern. Oh, hello.
Greetings, traveler. Thinking about buying a tavern, I suppose? Well, today is your lucky day.
Heyo.
The tavern we're standing in front of has just been put up for sale, but don't rush to spend your money. Try on the role of an owner. Test yourself.
Nice to meet you. And who might you be?
I'm a simple merchant. I was about to set off looking for a busier place, but perhaps I'll stay. I see potential in you, and where there's potential, there's trade. In short, if you need anything, come to me to buy, to sell, and I'll also share some news with you.
What a wonderful place, and such kind people.
Our land is
I like
wonderful
that we have
indeed,
our own
but
voiceover
it's
actor.
not always
That's cool.
peaceful, especially at night. Monsters roam the forests and swamps, disturbing the peace, but don't be afraid. I have weapons too.
Could you elaborate on that?
Don't sweat it. It's mostly just village ghost stories, but getting an axe is a good idea. You'll use it to keep things in line at the tavern, and to send any troublemaker packing.
You have a way with words.
And try not to stray too far from the tavern. If you wander off, other buyers might come along, prove to be more decisive, and you'll miss out on this fantastic opportunity to become the owner of this tavern.
Understood. I'll hang around nearby.
Okay. So I can run around, Fields, forest, and swamp. Tab is what I have here. So it looks like I start with 3,000 coins. Recipes, barley porridge that I could make right away is boiled. Fried, baked. Drink, I could make some ale, so I can make some ale and porridge. Quests, it's time to clean up a little. Buy an axe and break the junk. Okay. I mean, can I buy an axe from him? I don't see. Axe, 200 gold. Got it. Okay, run around. I don't want to chop down my whole door. Yeah. Okay. How do I mean, should I chop down the whole door? Unlock 7. What's all that mean? Break the planks. Oh, there must be one more to get into the tavern. Oh. I don't know how it let me in. That was silly. Let there be light. Why don't the doors just stay open? How do I turn on the lights? Do I have to, like, start a fire, maybe? Well, that didn't... Ah, okay. I guess I had to hold E. Wow, that's one pretty bright candle. Break 3 old barrels or crates. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then I gotta go buy a broom.
Greeting. Interested in making a deal?
Consumables is a broom. Get a broom to clean your tavern. Okay. Light a candle once, light them all. Magic. Indeed. It says remove 2 petals and remove 2 webs. And instead I'm over here cleaning dirt off the ground. Petals and webs. I don't see any petals or webs. Shout out if you see a puddle or a web. I guess one of those things must have been a puddle. Maybe this is one. Upstairs, maybe. Good guess. Just cleaning up in here. Oh, here's a web. Okay, next we have to buy a barrel holder, buy a dishwasher, buy a stove, buy a fermenter, and buy a brew. Ooh, okay, we got our work cut out for us. I'm gonna get rid of some of these broken barrels right up in the front, because that's unsightly. People don't want that when they walk in. They want it to look beautiful. Okay, that looks much nicer.
Greetings, traveler.
Okay, we need barrel holder, dishwasher, stove, fermenter, and a brewing pot. Thank goodness we started with so much money. Install the barrel holder on the desk. Barrel holder on the desk. Okay. Install the dishwasher. Where should we put it? Where do we want the dishwasher to be? I guess in the back. People shouldn't see that. I guess the workers stand back here, so the dishwasher would be... up against the wall? Oh no, this is the stove. I have no idea. We put the stove right there. Oh, and that's a Gong Show win! Rob says crafting games are my obsession lately. So Ale and Tale Tavern, congrats on your Gong Show win. Let's go ahead and turn. How do I rotate it? Maybe R? Yes. In the corner, dishwasher. Fermenter. That looks cool. Can we put that maybe right here? And the brewing pot. Does that need to go like on a desk? No. Maybe feel like the brewing pot should be near the fermenter. Now I need to buy a barrel, barley, bucket, and a mug. Okay. Dante says I have 0 thoughts on this, so didn't vote either way. You know, there's different genres of game for different people, and that's A-okay. I like you guys know, I like almost all types of games. Except for fighting games. Well, I'll still play fighting games, but sports games and racing games are probably the only ones I really don't play. And very realistic first-person shooters. Alright, we're buying barley. We're buying a barrel. We're buying a mug. And it looks like, oh, we still need to buy a bucket. I don't see a bucket. Oh, right here. Bucket. Fill the bucket with water. Bucket. Where do we think water is? I mean, it's nighttime, so it's a little harder to find, but... What's that say? Arrow in the knee? Hilarious. Okay, here's my water. My well. Fill the bucket. Okay. Make a barley wort. Oh no. Well, let's get rid of that, please. Okay, so for barley wort recipes, barley porridge, ale barrow. I mean, they have to mean barley porridge. 1 barley and 1 water bucket. What do you think we put it in? Fill a mug of ale, not as easy as it seems. Here, we bought all this. Make a barley wort. First cook. Oh, here. Okay, it's telling me where to go. Down here. Brewing pot. Barley wort. Oh, 5 water buckets and 10 barleys. Okay, there's 10. And 5. Cook. Alright, it's doing its thing. Can it overcook, I wonder? Yeah, Geeky Heart, I also know nothing about brewing beer. Except for what I learned in video games. It's true, it's true. Take barley wort. Now what do I do with it though? I don't know. Do I like make an ale barrel? Ale barrel. Oh, I need the barley wort, okay. And 5 more water buckets. Well, good thing I've got them. Cook. Okay, that's on the fermenter now. Geeky Heart, I didn't get different glasses. It's just the angle of the camera, I'm sure. They're still the same. Okay. Install the ale barrel. Okay. Fill a mug of ale. So I'm gonna go to the mug. Take an ale mug. Need a mug. Okay. Buy a table. Hello, sir. Do you have a table I can buy? I know it's the middle of the
traveler.
night. Furniture. Rectangular table. I mean, right in the middle seems nice, no? Or like a little private room up here, maybe? Let's do right in the middle. Okay. Create 1 barley porridge. Oh, did I do this the wrong way? How do I access that? Barley porridge. I need 5 more barley and 5 more water. Well, folks, before I make my barley porridge and officially open up shop, this has been Ale and Tale Tavern, a Gong Show winner today. I could play this type of game all day, but sadly, we do not have that kind of time. So I'm gonna, get us right back here. Yay, Ale and Tale Tavern. Huzzah. Like I said, I didn't get a chance to play it at Summer Game Fest, but I heard it was there. Alright, the next one I also didn't get a chance to play at Summer Game Fest, the next game that we're going to play. But I know we all saw it on the Day of the Devs showcase, and I think everyone had very mixed feelings about what we saw on the Day of the Devs showcase. I know I certainly did, so I was like, well, this definitely has to be one that we check out on the Gong Show then to see how everybody feels about it. Okay, so let me go ahead and get this ready for us. And... okay, the next game, you may remember, was While Waiting, developed and published by Opdelusion, launching sometime in the future on PC. We do not know. Play Opdelusion is their Twitter handle. Okay, so that's all set up. There is a free demo of Steam on this right now. And this is presented by the team behind the critically acclaimed Montage. It's a transformative adventure exploring the art of waiting. Clear the game by doing nothing, but discover the power of acceptance and patience in numerous situations from birth to death. Learn to embrace life as you wait. So it's a waiting game. Let's check it out. While Waiting. Dun, 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 dun. It's loading up now. It's loading up now. Here we go. While Waiting. Huzzah. Oh, let me get the gong going. Okay, here we go. The voting is now open. Bye, Hippopotamus. See you soon. Lack of Word says, this is the one where we queue for the bathroom stall, isn't it? I think so. Rachel says, I'm also excited about this one, like the Goose Game. Well, let's see what it looks like. This is a long story about waiting. It may be boring at times. This might be helpful for you. Tab. And some suggestions to keep you occupied. You might need these keys on your journey, okay? Well, I've taken up enough of your time. You have better things to wait for. Wait for the tutorial. Complete the tutorial. Wait for the bus. It is my bulletin board. Wolf, I can't see anything. Be the richest guy in the world or something else. What about this guy? Can I pet the doggo? Should I just hang the flyers on stuff? Okay, tab brings up this button. Oh, why is that lady in the shower on the street? I want to see the things it told me to do. I'm just getting this poor guy. I'm just losing him all his flyers. Can I give it to the dog? No? Oh, be the richest guy in the world. Maybe I can get the money. Oh, I didn't do any of the stuff I think I was supposed to do while waiting for the bus. I was trying to get stickers. Wait for the rain to stop. Watch out, umbrella, arcade in the window. You can really dodge the train or do nothing. Oh, I have to go to the heat lamp to dry myself off. Arcade in the window. Oh, can I draw? That man just ran past. No touching. I'm gonna touch it. Yeah, I don't know. I can touch it a little bit. Whoa, look at that guy. What's his deal? Wait, can I go with him? Sir, you've got a great hat. Okay. No, it makes me come right back. Adam Vision is way into it. Lots of people are into it. We could pet the dog. What do you think the wolf one was? I haven't gotten any of the stickers yet, besides the tutorial sticker. Okay, I guess the rain stopped. Wait for your AP to replenish. Oh, we're just playing a game. Am I spending responsibly? Feeling invincible? Screen shiner? I spent money to get this chest. What? None of that looks very good. Was that my bad purchase? Okay, what else can I do? I got something. How do I equip that stuff I just got, though? Alright, we waited for... Dante says, what's the point of this? The point of this is waiting. It did say shift could be your best friend, but I think shift just lets you skip the level. Wait for the heavy traffic. Hair conditioner. Mother duck. Look both ways. I think we forgot something. Yeah, I don't... Oh, that's just a random button to press, I think. Alright, this should be hair conditioner. Ah! Oh, we finally got a sticker! Hair conditioner. Oh no! Get the ducks together. Oh, I'm a mother duck. Do I have to get them to the mother duck? Like Frogger. I'm gonna get these ducks hit by a car. Oh my gosh, the ducks didn't get hit by a car. Yeah! Mother duck. Okay, look both ways before you cross. I think we forgot something or do nothing. Just look both ways before I cross getting hit by a car. Oh no! My parents' car is leaving without me. Ah! What? Alright, we got a lot of the stickers in that one at least. Mom looks real mad driving that car. Wait to get onto the carousel. Eco-friendly. If I cannot ride it, then no one can or do nothing. I want to pick up the... Wait, I'm just... How can I get that? This is hilarious. I think I have to kick that can. I gotta get it in the trash can. Come on, can, come back. This mom and dad hate me so much. Come on. I don't know that I'm ever gonna get it in there. Yep, didn't make it. Tried though. I tried real hard. Adam Vision is loving this one. Hey, that's mine is the only one I saw. Oh, we got older. Here, that's for this guy. You can tell by the luggage tag. I'm helping somebody. This is yours too, man. Is that okay? What is this cat thing? That's disturbing. Any other green dude stuff? Just like helping people at the airport while I wait for my luggage. Oh! That's a fun thing to do that my parents would never let me do. Am I gonna go all the way around? Yes. Now, of course, the green one comes up for that poor dude, and I'm just going all the way around. Sorry, man, I let your green thing go by, but really, you should have been doing it. That's really funny. Oh, there's a lady. I'm just going all the way around. Yeah. Percussive maintenance. Oh, here, this is yours. Oh. Maybe I need to move the other things first. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put that down there. No. But I can't get it for you, man. And now it's like too crowded up in there. Okay. This one. Oh, that won't work either. That one has to go first. Then this one. Then the cat when it comes back around. Or the person with the plant on their head or whatever it is. Ah, didn't get it done in time. But hey, I was maybe waiting for this cute girl at the airport. That's cool. Wait for the game to finish downloading. I wonder what this button does. Let's try one more time. A short 8-minute drive or do nothing. There was a corn button. Okay, let's see. Alright, I wonder what this button does, Sticker Gotten. Oh no, I had to start them all over? That's what that button did. Oh, I need to put in a password. Will it work? Can I get on the locked Wi-Fi? I don't think it worked. Oh man. How could we get whatever the password is? What do you think it is? Anything in my profile, maybe? Huh. Okay, so it doesn't seem to, I guess it does slow them down. Time keeps on slipping. All right, folks, we have been playing while waiting for a little over 15 minutes now and do not have a clear win or a clear loss. If you've been holding off on your votes, please get them in now. Otherwise, we'll have an unofficial Gong Show gong. There it is. We got a winner. Sprinkles the dragon cat. Maybe check the candles, you said? I can't click anywhere that's off the screen. All I can do is mess with the phone screen. I want to see what that movie is, though. All right. Since While Waiting has been declared a Gong Show winner, I'll play it for another approximate 5 minutes before we move on to the next game of the showcase. All right, looks like whatever the movie is gonna do first. We'll see. Movie? What's the movie? And we got Rickrolled. There it is. We got Rickrolled. Cool. Yes. Movie. What about the bus? Oh no! I think I have to drive the bus. Getting as far as we can in the bus drive game. This bus just loves going to the left. What is the shadow on the screen, by the way? That must be our While Waiting kid. That must be his hair, the shadow of his hair. How long do we do this? Bye, Brandon. See you soon. What do you think happens if I just play this long enough? Drive until you crash? 7:37? What do you think we need to get it to? Did it say a year? See what happens when we hit 7:40. Nothing. Oh, is it getting faster? Or am I just imagining that? Can I press any other buttons on the bus? Wait for the game to finish downloading. No internet. Now we would wait for the potty, but that has been our extra 5-minute playthrough of While Waiting, which does have a free demo on Steam right now for anyone who wants to check it out. Huzzah! Folks, that has been While Waiting. So silly. So silly. On the Gong Show. Alright, let me go ahead, and I think maybe the next game was the game, yes, that I could not begin to even download until embargo time. But we are now past that embargo time. So I should be able to access it. Let's see. It's going to take me just a moment. Gotta do this. Let's see. Use my Steam mobile app to log in. Okay. I'm excited to get to, like, play this right at embargo lift. That's cool. And now I should have the game code. Let's see. Where is it? All right, let's see. Oh, but the bathroom, unembargoed. I know, we didn't do the bathroom waiting. Fanculo13, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome to the Dragon Riders, my friend. Enjoy the sweet dragon badge next to your name, your range of custom emotes. You're twice as likely to win in giveaways, and you have my eternal thanks for supporting the channel. All right, folks, while I try my best to get this set up for the next game of our showcase today, I'm actually going to put up a quick BRB screen and grab a glass of water as well. So use this moment to use the bathroom yourself, grab something to drink, and I will see you back here in un momento. Stay tuned. Thank you. It took me that long to see that you're muted. Thank you, everybody, for letting me know. Again, this is not my normal setup, so I appreciate your patience as we have technical difficulties because I am streaming to you from my parents' basement in Pennsylvania. My normal setup, I have everything very easily figured out, and I'll have my stream deck and all sorts of stuff so that everything goes much more smoothly and much quicker. But alas, today it's all being held together with toothpicks and duct tape. Fixed it. Yes. Oh, Nitron says you're on mute. I was able to lip read playing for 1 more hour and 2 more games. You're an amazing lip reader. Yes, that's exactly what I said. I was saying that we would be live for approximately another hour and that I have 2 more games that I want to show you. So well done. I am very impressed with the lip reading. Honestly, very, very impressed. All right. Thank you all for being so patient, again, through the technical difficulties. And here we go. I'm going to get us ready, as you probably saw from the change in Twitch category. The next game we will be playing today is called Battle Aces. Now, Battle Aces I did get some hands-on time with at Summer Game Fest. Loved it. Excited to be able to show it to you today. The embargo just lifted, and that's because Uncapped Games, who is developing and publishing Battle Aces, They just launched the closed beta today. Just launched it today. So that's what we'll be playing. It is the closed beta on PC. And if you want to follow them on Twitter, their Twitter handle's @PlayBattleAces. Now, Battle Aces, for those of you who have not heard of it before, I believe we did see it on the Summer Games Fest co-stream that I did, is a fast-paced and action-oriented real-time strategy game. Defend your base, advance your tech, and attack the enemy's core. Customize your unit deck by deploying strategic compositions, and fight your way to become one of the best-in-class drone pilots known as the Battle Aces. You can do 1v1 or 2v2 matches, and there's 8 different unique units you can deploy with multiple tiers. And there's a lot of kind of differences in the gameplay to help make RTS games a little bit more accessible for folks. I know when we watched the demo initially, we were like, oh, less clicking. I don't know how I feel about that. But anyway, I got a chance to play it with someone very kind helping guide me through my demo. So we'll see how I do not being guided through the demo. But I liked what I saw at Summer Game Fest. So we'll see if y'all like it as well. All right, I am going to go ahead and launch Battle Aces. So let me swap us over to here and start the Gong Show, and let's see what happens. Yes, and Pokemon Trainer Guy brings up a great point. Says, keep in mind if you come across issues, it is in beta. Favorite game from Nintendo Direct? I mean, I'll talk more about that on Friday, but probably the new Zelda game. Very epic introduction, y'all. Woo! Yeah, STS, this opening is sick. The music is really cool too, and look at that thing, whatever that is. Battle Aces! Woo! Super fun opening. Let's go ahead and play the tutorial. AceNet Simulator.
Okay, Ace. I heard you were the best. I only work with the best. Show me what you got and maybe we can work together.
Are we the best? Let's see. I like the voiceover.
You won't make it far without resources. Calling in a resource space will increase resource production.
So you can see we already have these little units mining resources for us, and you can see our resources filling up down here. So Z to build a resource base.
Always make sure you have units in play. Call in some crabs.
Q to build crabs, and I can hit Q multiple times, or I can hold Q.
Control those units together. Use the attack command to initiate and left-click on the ground to confirm the attack.
Okay, so we'll send them in here. Destroying enemy units with my little crabbies.
Select the build menu. Build the foundry to unlock the ballista unit. Starting foundry.
Okay, building the foundry, so I don't have to place it anywhere.
These units will deal damage in an area.
1, 2, 3. Got 3 of those now.
Control those units together.
Control all the
Use
units.
the attack command to initiate an attack. Left
Attack
click
in
on
here.
the ground to confirm the attack.
Destroy our enemy units.
Drop into the build menu. Flying units can only be attacked by anti-air. Hunters should help clear the
Okay, I
sky.
should build 10
Let's
anti-air
clear the
hunters.
skies. Select your army. Use the attack command to initiate an attack. Left click on the ground to confirm the attack.
Okay, destroy the enemy air units. Let's see if we can do it. Okay, did that.
Drop into build mode. Always
Build
look
again.
for a chance to field more units.
Q, W,
Build
or
up your
A
army
to add more
and get
units.
ready to
So let's
hit
get a
that
couple
enemy
more
base.
anti-air. Couple more of those, and then fill it up with crabbies.
Attack the enemy resource base. Use the attack command to initiate an attack on the resource base. Left click. Taking out that enemy base will limit
Bringing
their
everybody
resource
in.
generation and give you an advantage.
Let's see how my team does. Okay, I got more friendos. Up here. Okay. Did it.
Get into
Destroyed
build
enemy
mode.
base in the tutorial. Tab
You
to
have
the build
upper
menu.
hand. Get your army together and
Oh,
set
build
up
more.
your final attack.
Okay, let's do more of the crabbies. A little
Let's
bit more of
attack their
everything.
core to use the
Control
attack
all my
command to
units,
left click on
attack.
the ground near the core to confirm the
Up
attack.
here.
This is it. Show me
Dante
what
says
you
this
got,
is a
Ace.
simplified
Knock out the
RTS.
enemy
Yeah,
by
I think
destroying their
if you
core.
remember during the Game Fest opening night thing, or the Game Fest main showcase, I think they were saying, you know, like Hearthstone is kind of like an easier to learn trading card game, and Heroes of the Storm is an easier to learn MOBA, that they were hoping to make an easier to learn RTS game. Look, I have so many units, they can't even all get in there. These guys are like, I want some of the action. Okay, victory in the tutorial, but it's scripted to be that way. New blueprint for a butterfly, an air-ground unit.
Not bad. I've seen great battle aces come and go. You got the right stuff. Now it's time for the real deal.
You got the
I got
right
a simulation
stuff,
loaded up. Fire up your
baby.
core and show me you know the basics.
Sorry, I'm in the basement that I grew up in. It makes sense that I would make a New Kids on the Block reference. Okay, 1v AI. Let's see how I do. So, you still have to build buildings. It's just all through tab. You don't have to place them. So let's do Z.
Resource base warmed up
first.
and working.
And I need 400 and 400 to build this. But let's build some
Enemy
Crabbies
is building a
first.
resource base.
crabbies. Just take red, not blue. And my red
CR3?
comes together faster than my blue. So let's make 2 of these just in case. Because these are my anti-air. Okay, another crabby. And then we gotta save up for 400 and 400. So let's take our crabbies up here. So you can see on the mini-map in the lower corner, like, what's up. Okay, now we can go back into our build menu and
Starting
build
foundry.
this. Which is gonna let us have other stuff too.
Feeling crabby.
Getting more. I guess I could build another one of those to get more resources. Oh, I don't have enough, I guess.
Are you sure?
Let's bring our dudes up here.
Flyers! Hurry! Shoot! Shoot!
I'm gonna try to, like...
Resource space
That's gonna
warmed
give
up
me-
and working.
What is the button to, make more units but have them come
Enemy
to
is
you?
building a resource base.
Is it Shift? Or Alt? Or Z? I don't remember.
Crabs.
We build a bunch more crabs.
Hunters. Oh, are we ready? Spray the sky!
Get all my
Foundry
dudes
ready.
to come out here in the middle.
Oh no!
Maybe attack their resource thing here.
Target saturation.
Yeah, I don't want them getting more resources. No, we can't. Now they're coming out to defend. Alright, so let me build a whole bunch more
Units
dudes.
engaged. Units in combat. Units reporting damage.
Yeah, I
Units
know.
under attack.
I'm just letting them
Units
do their thing
engaged.
for right now.
Units in combat.
Okay, they're retreating. But I did definitely destroy their hub. Now I've got more dudes coming up. I'm gonna push the offensive over here. I'm trying to set a spawn point, and I don't remember A. Select all armies. What's the spawn point? Tech to Starforge.
Starting
Let's get that.
Starforge.
That's gonna let me have some of these. Yeah, what do we think is my spawn point?
Ballista's hole.
It just did it automatically for me in the tutorial.
Enemy is building a resource base. Units reporting damage.
Oh, I
Units
should have
under
snuck
attack.
it this way. I mean, I'm really just trying to take out their resources. Okay, these units are definitely gonna die, but that's alright. Let's do...
Units engaged.
I'm about now. Check your guns. We are ready for the melee.
I guess we are here.
Okay. Got a whole bunch more units now. Bring them up
Starforge
here.
is ready.
Let's go back to here. Now I can build some of these ground air units.
We are here to fight.
Please wait. Just let me.
So I'll go attack that. And
Resource base warmed
make
up
me another
and
resource
working.
base so I can get resources faster.
Grab it.
I'm gonna make a bunch more
Units in
crabbies.
combat. Units reporting damage. Units under attack.
Oh, I'm sure they are. Get my new people to come on up here. Go, new crabbies, go.
Units engaged. Units in combat. Units reporting damage.
CR3.
We are hunting.
Units under attack. Units engaged.
Increasing tire inflation.
Woo-hoo! That is a Gong Show win, just as I'm decimating my opponent. Hashtag feels good, man. See if I can get the rest of my army to come up there and kick
Units
some more
in
butt.
combat. Units reporting damage.
What's all this about?
Buttery fly.
Okay,
Units
new
under
folks.
attack.
I'm wasting so much time by not setting spawn points, but that's alright. Oh, we already... Took out all their dudes. Look, now I'm like eating their harvesters. My little crabby guys are just eating their harvesters. Go crabbies, says Maddie. Battle Aces defeated the AI opponent. Field test, King Crab. Anti-ground, durable melee splash ground unit. Okay. Proving rounds progress, unit deck. I do want to see in our hotkeys, where's the hold position? Oh, hold position is S. Commands, here we go. So they can get abilities too. I don't see where it is. But yes, super congratulations on your win for Battle Aces. Very cool. I've got all the graphics on high right now. Alright, I'll close the settings. Proving grounds progress. 2 wins, 4 wins, 6 wins. And back. Alright, let's play. I guess I'm gonna play against a real person and probably get my butt handed to me, but, you know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Alright, Cody and Rex.
Resource space warmed up.
Resource space is going. I just built it.
Feeling
I'm gonna
crabby.
make some crabbies. An aerial unit. I'm gonna make some more crabbies in the beginning until I can build this. Which requires 40 or 400 blue.
What about that?
Enemy is building a resource base.
Yeah, me too.
Are they here? Flyers!
Should I go into their resource base already? Just be a real weenie.
Coming out now.
Okay, we're almost there.
Starting foundry.
Did it.
Hunter selected. Hurry! Shoot! Shoot!
Now they can't see where my folks are yet. Let's go back to building.
Hunters!
We are ready.
Okay, we can do it. Spray the sky!
Oh, I see you, boo. Get out of here. I got backup coming in. Get out of here.
Units engaged.
Can we hunt?
Grab that.
Are you sure?
Okay, well, my units kicked booty. Which I feel real nice about.
Shoot them!
Because if that was all their units, let's go in.
Flyers!
Foundry ready.
Hurry! Shoot! Shoot!
Units in combat.
Okay, let's...
Ammo is loaded.
These are my king
Units
crabs. Let's
reporting
get
damage.
those. Let's get those dudes
Units
coming
under
into
attack.
the fight. I don't know that they'll make it in time to save everybody, but we can sure try. I'm gonna make another resource point.
CR3.
Ballista. KCX. Hurry up and wait.
Yeah, they must have taken out all my dudes here.
Fire and hold.
Okay, let's get some more. I'm just gonna keep going.
Units engaged.
Is this the war?
Units in combat.
I guess we are here.
Idle.
Units reporting damage.
Got another thing. As long as I can keep them busy and they're not building.
Units under attack.
Because here they all come. I'm
Ballistic
going to select all my units.
stop.
Come on, go team,
Units
go.
engaged. Units in combat. Units reporting damage. Resource base warmed up and working. Units under attack. Units
Very more
engaged.
blue.
What about that? The warning?
Units in combat.
Hunters.
Units reporting damage.
I mean, I think my guys are kicking butt.
Just like
And now I got more dudes on the way. Yeah! Yeah, buddy. Let's make some more. What do I need for this?
Units
400
under
and
attack.
400. We're gonna make a lot more crabs, first of all.
Starting Starforge.
I might not even need to build these butterfly units.
Units engaged.
Oh yeah. This is a slaughter fest. Dante says moving your cam away from the battle is giving me anxiety. It's so that I can build more stuff. And I haven't figured out the spawn point, so I have to build and move. But I can also watch on the minimap how the battle's going.
Victory.
Victory! Okay. Did pretty good. Did pretty good. We had the same kind of units. Okay, I am not going to play more in the closed beta for right now, only for time reasons. But folks, if you do want to play Battle Aces yourself, right now you can do that, or try to do that. They are in closed beta right now, so you can go to playbattleaces.com and sign up for the closed beta, which just launched today, if you want to check it out. But congratulations, so much congratulations on Battle Aces for being a Gong Show winner today. Like I said, I had a really good time playing it at Summer Game Fest in my hands-on demo, and I had a good time playing it today, too. Huzzah! Huzzah! But yeah, nice, like, short little matches. That match was less than 10 minutes long, I think. Good times. That's a fun one. All right. You can probably guess what the last game that I want to cover today is. The last game that I want to cover is not part of Super Game Fest, but it is something that folks have thrown out there because today is the day that Cyan Worlds released Riven. Woot woot! Riven Day, as some people have called it. So let me change our Twitch category here for this. Riven, a sequel to Myst, by the way, for those of you who might know. Myst is one of my favorite, if not my favorite, PC game of all time. So, Thorid says, Riven time. Riven time indeed. For those of you who don't know, developed and published by Cyan Worlds, Riven just launched today. Today is the launch day on both PC and the Quest headset because it can work in VR as well. But if you like Myst, like I do, I've streamed a full playthrough here, then you are probably going to like Riven, a story of intrigue, betrayal, and a civilization teetering on the brink of collapse as you solve intricate puzzles to unlock the secrets of Riven. Built from the ground up and expanded from the award-winning original game, which was released in 1997. Takes you on a journey through dense jungles, awe-inspiring caverns, and monolithic structures, lovingly revisited by its key original visionaries to expand the epic narrative of the Myst universe. Huzzah! This game can be rivening. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. All right, let me go ahead and get us ready. Just to change this, I will change the title of the game to Riven And you can always do @ScionWorlds for those of you who are still on Twitter and want to follow the game's progress. I know a lot of you already do follow Cyan Worlds and their progress, but just in case you don't already. I don't know why at my parents' house I can't seem to get the text on screen into the blue boxes for Gong Show. It's very silly. It's very, very silly. But anywho, well, we can all just laugh at it, I guess. You know what? I can probably fix it here. Put it in the box. I'm laughing because it looks so goofy. That's all right. That's what it's going to be for today. And we're all just going to be okay with it. Hold on. And then... Okay. All right, here we go. I think I finally got everything set up to show you Riven. Missed and seventh guests were your favorite. Jenny Powell. Jenny, how are you? I miss you, friend. How have you been? OBS is only a challenge because this streaming setup in my parents' basement is held together by duct tape, as I keep saying. That's making it much more difficult. So I will not be playing in VR today. I will be playing just regularly for purposes of the stream. I did not bring my VR headset home, and this is what we have. Okay. So let me go ahead and start the voting and switch over to the game. Nope, different game. That's all the Gong Show stuff. So I guess it's still launching. It's still launching. We're trying to get there. But I do want to check this out today. There was a seventh guest board game as well, but it was really disappointing. Ah, okay. Hi, Landar. All right, let's see if the game is going to launch. It popped up a launcher, and then I said, yes, I want to launch it. And then because I'm on my parents' PC, it was like, you need the admin password. And I gave it the admin password, or so I thought, but here we are. So let's see what happens. The app game of seventh guest still holds up. Does it? But they took out the microscope puzzle. We streamed a little bit of seventh guest when they did the remake. All right, here we go. Hopefully it's launching now. Here we go. Playing some Riven. I'm not going to play too much of it because I don't want to give away the puzzle solutions. Not that I remember any of them because it's been so long. But I do want to see how beautiful it looks now. Did I wonder what to do with an older PC? You have an idea now? I mean, I sent it to my parents because they had a PC from like the 90s. Adjust the slider till you can barely see the symbol. Okay, that looks good. New game. Many ages, infinite truths.
Thank God you've returned. I need your help.
Hold on. Oh, the linking book. It's the linking book. Hold on. It's kind of quiet. I'm going to try to turn him up.
But I'm afraid there's no time to explain. Most of what you'll need to know is in here. And for reasons you will discover, I can't send you to Riven with a way out. But I can give you this. It appears to be a linking book back here to Dunny, but it's actually a one-person prison. It's the only way to capture Gen. Here.
Thank you.
Once you've freed Catherine, I'll come with a linking book. She'll know how to signal me. There's a very good chance, if all this goes well, that you'll be returned to the place that you came from. Until we meet again, take care, my friend.
Woo! Okay. Until we meet again. Now let's just look around. It's all dark. I can't really see. We gotta go in here. Let's go in the book. Here we go. Riven! Y'all, this was the first game I ever played. One of the first games I ever played on DVD-ROM. And it was like, whoa. CD-ROM to DVD-ROM. Huge upgrade in graphics. So I remember playing this game on DVD-ROM in probably the year 2000 or 2001. And the graphics blowing my mind. The Wise Man, thank you for the resub. Welcome back. Whoa, what? What? Why? Why'd I get stuck? Okay. Oh, you. Are you responsible for this? Hello? It me. Let me out. Hello? Oh, hi. Yes, me. Hello?
Yo. Felicidades. Kawaare. Mudo gue komen. Tagema. Rekoa. Tagema. Su rekoa. Isira. Mutika buku wa nai. Isira. Mutika buku wa nai. Buku wa nai. Isira.
I don't know.
Buku wa nai.
Oh, he wanted the book. Oh, no. What? Oh! Oh, no. Hi. No, thank you. Please come get me. Okay, you're gonna let me out. Thanks so much. But you took my book. Where'd you go? Excuse me. Took my book. Oh. Okay. So as with Mist, there's lots of stuff we can mess with here. This appears stuck somehow. There's some kind of symbol on the ground. Can I fall down to that? I cannot. That goes up there. Can I mess with anything here? No, it doesn't appear I can. And again, this is like stuck. So that's where we are. Albrecht says, Riven, nice. Oh, he's taking back my book to get library fees. Yes, yes, I see. Look at all this. Open or close my satchel with tab. So I still do have one more. Here we go. They held for more than 30 years, but the corrections I made to Riven have finally failed. The island has resumed the familiar pattern of decay that is the hallmark of my father's work. I must now race to implement this new patch before it's too late. I only hope that my revised theories are sound. Revisions to Riven completed. There are still a number of minor adjustments that need to be made, but the basic corrections are in and should be working. What? What? What's happening? Oh! Okay, well, I want to read the rest of what we were reading, but I don't... Press the escape button on your keyboard to open the menu. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, good day, Internet. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Welcome! I'm sorry I don't have the party balloons I normally have for raiders because I'm coming to you live from my parents' basement in Pennsylvania. I don't have all my tips and tricks and visual assets and all the good stuff I normally have, but I do have all the things in the world for Good Day Internet for raiding. Folks, if you don't already follow Good Day Internet, they are home of the Daily Tech News Show. If you like getting all your daily tech news in a quick little podcast and a video podcast as well, please go ahead and follow them on all the things at Good Day Internet. Insert parents' basement joke here. Oh yes, BioCal. They are all welcome. They are all welcome. This room looks very interesting, and so does this button. And as much as I want to touch the button, I'm not going to. We've got like scarabs that have little things we can pull. X to take a picture. You can access your photos. So back when I played this the first time, I would like sketch out drawings. Now we can just take photos. But that's interesting, and every detail matters. Oh, and look at this. Constellations, huh? All right, I'm gonna go back to my satchel and read the rest of this book because we get interrupted by an earthquake. Oh, and for those of you joining from the raid, sorry, I'm all over the place today. For those of you joining from the raid, hi. My name is Trisha Hershberger. I normally work as an on-camera host and presenter talking about technology, video games, and sometimes toys and collectibles, and just basically anything in the fandom genre, so welcome to my stream. Like I said, this is a little bit of a weird stream for me because I'm not in my home studio. I am working on completely different equipment from my parents' house because I'm out east visiting them in Pennsylvania. So thank you for being here and welcome to the stream. We are playing Riven, the updated version of the original 1997 game, and it just came out today, so please sit back and enjoy. right, here's what we got in the book. Something's not right. I've been monitoring the instruments for several hours now, but have thus far observed no change. It's possible I've made an error, though I've checked my entry against my prenotation, and I can find no discrepancy. I haven't slept in nearly 3 days, so it may be that I'm just not seeing it. If the fault is with my foundational assumptions, however, perhaps after a short rest I will see something. Alright, 2 days after that. Success! It appears that my repairs have been effective after all. The gateway image has become noticeably clearer, and although it's impossible to know this with absolute certainty, the island seems to have quieted itself. Just a few more weeks of work, and I should be free at last to go there myself and attempt to bring Catherine back. The past 8 months have left me little time to devise a strategy for getting her out of there. There's been no sign from her in all that time. I only hope that... No, I must assume she's all right, lest my fears undermine my efforts. The next day, I did not create the Age of Riven. Unlike my father, I have never presumed to have such power, and yet the future of all those who live there has fallen into my hands. So far, I've managed to read the page before it turns. The island continues to appear stable, and I would like to believe that I have saved a dying world. But the theories of one individual cannot support the lives of real people indefinitely. I must get everyone off of Riven as soon as possible. The problem now is Gin. I'll never be able to rescue Catherine and relocate the islanders if he is still the man he used to be. I haven't seen him in over 30 years, but given his history, I must assume that he's still a threat. His myopic mission to restore the Tunisia civilization has left too many innocent cultures dying in its wake, a pattern that would no doubt continue were he ever to escape the confines of Riven. For more than 3 decades now, the universe has been safe from his corruptive influence because no one has been able to leave that ill-fated age. The last linking book out of Riven having been lost in the Star Fissure upon my return to Mist. That was our intention, to maroon my father on Riven. Oh! Odyssey says I was so engrossed I forgot to vote. Well, the votes are in. And Riven has been declared a Gong Show winner. Big congrats to Scion World on your win. We'll keep playing for another 5 to 10 minutes before we do our final vote of the episode, where you all get to vote on your favorite indie game featured today that will then go on to compete in the Gong Show semifinals. Huzzah! Or Gong Stravaganza semifinals, quarterfinals, however, we haven't decided how to say it, but you know what I mean. All right, so more Riven, and then we'll get to voting. So the intention was to maroon my father on Riven by removing all the existing links to other worlds. And since the libraries confronting the vast and intricate knowledge needed to construct linking books remain largely confined to the ruins of Tunisia, he would be trapped there for the remainder of his lifetime and effectively segregated from the countless other worlds that he would have invaded. This is what we achieved. But the way it fell, it was no one's ideal. And although the sting of it has gradually faded over the years, the deep pain of the responsibility for what actually came to pass has never left me. At the time, it all seemed so clear. Game's destructive path could not be allowed to continue. But it was never my wish that the innocent inhabitants of Riven, who had already suffered so much, would be the ones to have to pay for it. But enough. To dwell in the past is to die in the present, and the situation is not the same as it was then. The knowledge I've acquired since that time has yet to be factored into the equation. A couple days after that, I think I have a solution for rescuing Catherine. Why it did not occur to me sooner, I do not know, unless the thought had been pushed out with the memory of my sons. A prison book. Many years ago, during a hunting expedition through the ruins of Tunisia, I chanced upon a formula for a most unusual type of book. Unfortunately, as my father was then in the habit of confiscating my discoveries, I had to leave it behind. Years later, however, as part of my efforts to protect the vulnerable worlds linked to the books in my library, I was pleased to find I could still recall most of the formula, and with little experimentation quickly succeeded in creating one of those devices myself. The procedure is actually quite simple. By altering key lines of text, and we can see this is bracketed, so it's probably important, but slightly, a normal linking book's connection can be partially severed, such that anyone who attempts to use the book will be permanently trapped in the dark void of the link, unless someone else then uses the book, at which point that person becomes trapped and the first person displaced back into the world. The technique can be applied to books that have already been written, changes to the text being so slight that if anyone who is unfamiliar with the code will be unable to detect them. If my father is indeed unchanged, what better bait could there be than a book that appeared to be a link back here to Denise? Alright, here we are a couple days after that. Trouble. My nightly analysis of the island's condition has revealed that the tremors have started again. The pattern, however, is new. The disturbances are the result of the changes I have made. This did not at first concern me. Tremors of this type were one of the possible side effects I'd anticipated during the initial phase of the island's readjustment. But in order to verify my assumptions, I recalculated, incorporating the new data. The results were not what I expected. The damage to the understructure is more extensive than I'd realized. I can no longer go to Riven as planned. Catherine, forgive me. Alright, I'm only going to read a couple more pages before we're going to explore more, so you get to see more of this game. But this is all very important. Riven is a game where everything is important. I must act while I have the time. The signs are as yet barely visible, but there is no question that the island's deterioration is accelerating. Total collapse is imminent unless I can keep ahead of it, and that is becoming increasingly difficult to do. With every passing moment, I gain a clearer picture of the incredible chaos that my father's shortcuts have yielded, but it's a dismaying process. The complexity of the problem is overwhelming. There is no good end to this. The last few days have convinced me that the collapse of Riven is inevitable, and that at best I can only strive to delay it in the hope that at some point the island will become stable enough to risk a rescue attempt. I think I've come up with a way to subdue the tremors. It will require my exclusive attention for at least a month or two, so it may be necessary to discontinue these journal entries for a while. And that's on the 7th. On the 13th, something truly miraculous has happened. Beyond all conceivable probability, someone has found my lost, missed linking book and freed me from this prison. I immediately realized that this could be the solution to my dilemma, and I believe my mysterious benefactor is willing to assist me. That would be us, folks. The logistics of such a scheme are formidable, but the fact that it may now be possible for me to continue my repairs to Riven while also proceeding with my original intent to find Catherine has renewed my hopes. The last few days have left me little time to work out the remaining problems with sending someone else to Riven. It did occur to me, however, that if a way could be found to signal me once my father, Gin, had been captured, it would no longer be necessary to take a real linking book to Riven and thereby risk the possibility of inadvertently freeing him. The deteriorated state of the gateway image would seem to make the use of a visual signal impossible, yet the picture remains a reliable indicator of Riven's condition nonetheless, by measuring and interpreting variations in the noise patterns. I am still able to observe basic changes that occur in the age, even though I cannot see them. The problem is that my instruments can only detect changes that occur at a fundamental level, and it seems unlikely that an individual would be able to affect such an elementary change from within an age. The idea may be foolish. Still, there is known weakness that may be worth investigating. An unstable anomaly that appears as a rift between two separate realms, the Starfisher. But how this feature might be exploited, I cannot say. Alright, I'm just gonna stop there, but Starfisher, I mean, seems pretty obvious. We've discovered something to that effect. What happens if we go down on this side? Like, look how beautiful this looks. All of this must needs exploring. Can we get in here? Not yet. Give me this. Yeah, not yet. What are like these buoys blocking off? And what's that door up there? Let's go back up here. I don't want to go in here and just start pulling scarab tails. I also don't just want to hit that button. Probably the scarab tails will open up this door if we hit them in the right order. If I hit, let's see what happens if I hit this. The whole room spins. Okay. Oh, Nate's waving. I don't know if y'all saw Nate. That's Nate. I hope TSA doesn't confiscate my linking book when I travel back home, too. Ah, now look. That's the symbol on the floor. Do I need to get it so the symbol on the floor matches the symbol here? And also, if I What if I press the button and then hide in here? Oh, it's not gonna let me. I was like, can I hide in there and then travel to another part? Ah, Thai Noodle says I just played a few minutes in VR. Couldn't wait until later. This one's a little higher. No, I guess that's the same. Okay, we gotta get it lined up. It's probably lined up where that other door is, and then we need to enter through that other door. Again, I don't remember any of these puzzle solutions from when I played years ago. Which is good, because then it means I get to experience it all afresh. And yeah, this is different. Or maybe not. Maybe it's directly across. But these lines are probably pointing at different stars, and I wonder if that changes the telescope down here and what we can see down here. Let's see what's over here. Lights. Okay, more of that same symbol. Fruits and veggies that do not look rotten. Which means someone's been here. People bowing to some kind of god. Maybe I need to put some of the fruits in their hands or something, or what's that? Can I take that? Can I grab fruits? Let's look at my satchel. It's still just the book. This thing looks like some kind of humpback whale creature. Alright, we're gonna go back for right now. Just exploring, trying to get as much information as possible. Some steam coming out of there, and there's a gold dome over there. And we did see someone using this means of transportation. This. Oh, it's like stuck. Just checking out stars. And moving stars at that. Nothing else can be moved yet that I can see. Alright, I said I wasn't going to solve too many puzzles, so this is where we are going to keep it. Cam Lawnman says, I remember this from PlayStation 1. It had 5 discs. Yeah, you're remembering correctly. For sure. Well, folks, that has been a small taste of Riven, which just launched today from Cyan Worlds and is a Twitch Gong Show winner. So let me go ahead and go over the games that we covered today and which games are going to be in the poll. All right, here we go. Let me make sure that's good. That's good. That's good. And, okay. Ta-da! All right, and I'm just going to change this over here. Sprinkle says, thank you, Trisha. What, for reminding everyone that that game came out today? I'm going to put us back on just chatting while we talk about all the games. Okay. Frankly says, I love me some epically scenic games. Ooh, Riven's a great one for you then, for sure. Okay, so the games we played today. I talked about a lot of the games that I got to see demos of, either playing or watch someone else play at Summer Game Fest Playdays, which was the 3-day in-person media and creator event. And for those of you who did not get a chance to see it, I'm going to put the link to my vlog. Oh, no, that's not right. I'm going to get the link to my YouTube vlog that covered a lot of the games that I talked about earlier in Twitch chat, in case you're curious about games like Tales of the Shire and the games I didn't get to play today. I talk about a lot of them in that vlog, so be sure to check that out. But the games we did play today included Afterlove EP from Pixelnesia, Building Relationships from Tan Ant Games, solo dev, and a Gong Show winner today. Ale and Tale Tavern, developed by Scene Art Games and published by Grab the Games and Upgrade Point, also a Gong Show winner today. We played While Waiting, which, help me remember, folks, I think While Waiting was a Gong Show winner, but help me remember. While Waiting, developed and published by Optillusion. Let's see. It was. Okay, great. Thank you, Dante. We played Battle Aces today, developed and published by Uncapped Games, which actually you can sign up for the closed beta right now at playbattleaces.com. And we played, Battle Aces was also a Gong Show winner. And we played Riven, developed and published by Cyan Worlds. Yay! So those are the games that we covered today. Let me go ahead and get together a poll so everybody can vote on their favorite. And that way we'll have our ultimate Gong Show winner of the day. So, ultimate Gong Show winner. Will it be? I'm going to start at the top. So will it be Building Relationships, the game where we are legit a building, dating other buildings? That game was very silly. Will it be Ale and Tale Tavern, which is a game where we run our own tavern? Will it be While Waiting, a puzzle game while you wait? Will it be Battle Aces, which is a simplified RTS aiming to get some more folks into RTS instead of taking 30 minutes for a match? It takes less than 10. And yeah, just like I said, kind of a more accessible RTS, Battle Aces. Or will it be Riven? Riven, which is a beautiful rebuild from the ground up of the original game released in 1997. So I'm going to put this on a 3-minute poll. If you don't see it at the top of chat, please just give a little refresh. And you should see it there soon. Yes, Frankly Delicious says Riven was released in 1997. Time flies. It sure does. It absolutely does. Astro Banshee says, gee, I wonder what's going to win with a smiley face. Like, you know. Rob says there's one clear winner, and it's Afterlove, of course. Well, Afterlove didn't win earlier. I actually don't know that there's a clear winner. Building Relationships is very silly and unique and done by a solo dev. Ale and Tale Tavern was really cute. Doing some cooking, doing some brewing. While Waiting, people loved the absolute ridiculousness isn't the word I'm looking for. Ridiculous, I feel like, is a great word for building relationships. While Waiting did have some comedic stuff, but some really clever puzzles, too. And waiting is the key to clear every level, which was cool. Battle Aces was a lot of fun. I'm pretty proud of myself that I won my first match out in the wild against another person. That was pretty cool. And I know a lot of people will probably be playing that one. And then Riven is the reimagining of Riven from 97, which there are a lot of people that, like, it's interesting when I talk to people and tell them that Myst is my favorite PC game of all time, because there's a lot of people that are like, oh, really? That game doesn't hold up. And I think what people mean is that maybe it's a little slow paced for them. Or they don't enjoy spending like days or weeks at a time mulling over the same puzzle. But to me, that's the beauty of those games. I really enjoy that, personally. Astro Banshees for Aelandale. Junior Dax says strong favorite is Riven, but I'm also loving Aelandale and Battle Aces. Snowshoe Kitty says, now I want to go play some games from the 90s, right? Like 11th Hour, which we were talking about before. Let's see. Oh, our poll results. Some votes are coming in. Oh, and so far, it's a fairly tight race between Riven and Building Relationships. Get those votes in, everybody. Let's see who takes it. It's so funny to me that the poll is all the way over here for me. In this setup, don't worry. Next stream after this, I will be back in my home office, and then things will all go a little more smoothly. Maybe you should try 11th Hour again, Jenny. Forlorn Knight says, I was just thinking a few days ago how I wanted an RTS that wasn't StarCraft, so all in behind Battle Aces. Make sure that you sign up for the beta. Play battleaces.com. All right, and it looks like our poll. Dun-da-da! It looks like our poll, with 43% of the vote, gives the win to Riven, with Building Relationships coming in second. Congratulations to all of our Gong Show winners today. And all of the indie games that were able to be featured at Summer Game Fest Playdays. And it's just been fun. It's just been fun. Astro Banshee thinks chat is unhinged. You know, I don't. What I love about this community is everybody likes so many different types of games. It keeps me on my toes because I never know what's going to do well in the Gong Show and what's not, and what's going to be our ultimate Gong Show winner. Like, this community is unique and lovely all on its own. And it depends who shows up to chat which day, right? Either way, I absolutely love the chaos of it all. So thank you all so much for joining me on today's stream to chat Summer Game Fest Playdays and all of the things I got to see. I loved how much we all nerded out about Dragon Age, the Veil Guard, which is going to be so fun. And just thanks for spending time with me. I know it's a little unusual to be streaming in the setup I'm streaming in, and we had some technical hiccups as a result, but it is what it is. And I'm glad to be back in streaming. I've missed you. So tomorrow will be a travel day for me, and then Thursday I am on set filming for Kingston Technology, but Friday I will be right back here on Twitch for Nintendo Weekly, where we'll break down the entire Nintendo Direct that happened while I was on family vacation and play some games. So thank you all so much for watching. We will definitely pay the raid love forward while we're in our ending screen, and I hope whatever you decide to do with the rest of your evening, stay safe, stay healthy, and be kind to one another. All right. Bye, everyone. See you later. Bye-bye. Here we go.